My grandfather always told me my big mouth was going to get me into more trouble. Must have told me that every day. God damn it. Okay, I got microphones on and colors are moving around on the screen, man. It's all good, and welcome to the Bottom of the Glass program on a Saturday night. Oh, please tell me that you have a glass in your hand. Please tell me you have something between your fingers. You smoking, stroking, joking, and toking. Do something right, because I have to have a drink right now. I cannot go one step further in my life without a drink. Now, you folks know I'll drink alone, but it's not my preference. I'd rather drink with you than without you. I'll do it. I've damn well done it before. I'll do it again. But it's much better with my friends. One for you guys. This is the Bottom of the Glass Nation. We will get to the truth. The truth is at the bottom of this glass. I don't want to drink this. I don't want to drink this Woodford Heights directly from Two Bears Private Stash, but I'm going to for you, not for me. Remember that. Give, give, give. Never take around here. All right, drink it up. Oh, that's got a little bit of a bite. Thanks, T-Bear. Fucking up my whole day. Speaking of staff members that are fucking with me, I have a list. I have a list of every staff member that could be fucking with me right now. But before we do, we have to bring on you guys all know you're waiting for Gen X mom. You know, there she is. Oh, look who's decided to show up. It's Saturday night. You know she was going to be
Hi,
here.
everyone. It's Saturday.
I have a list.
A list of what?
I could be very angry at every staff member because every one of them has been fucking with me lately.
Well,
I'm just going to start with... I shouldn't have done this. This is my own damn fault. What happened?
Wait. What am I doing in the attic?
It's an attic. Just sitting.
What is this?
Look, I barely know how to do the green screen stuff for you, but I
was in the basement a couple weeks ago.
That's
now
right.
I'm in the attic.
Yes, you are. You've been all over the place. You're a very versed woman, a woman about town. All right.
Whatever.
I made a mistake earlier. I'm not going to blame Trippy Pineapple is one of our key and most influential staff members here. I'm not going to blame him entirely, but he was typing in the staff thread on my phone. I should have put my phone down. I shouldn't have been looking at my phone. I'm reading my phone like a dumbass, and right before I go on there, I'm looking down and looking at the screen. I'm looking, I got 20 seconds left. I'm looking down, looking up, and I grab my phone, and I thought he said, I don't know if you read this or not, and I thought he said that he was mixing his shits. I thought it said, I took 4 shits. And I'm like, what is he he's mixing shits? What the fuck is he? I couldn't quite read it correctly. I was trying to. And then all of a sudden I thought, all right, fuck it. And with you guys, with literally 6 seconds left, I'm like, what the fuck does that say? Oh, shots, alcohol shots. Okay. That makes more sense than mixing 4 shits together, which I didn't understand what he was doing. But you know what? I don't judge. To each his own. But it was right up against game time. You'd be surprised how many people are texting in the staff thread right up to game time, and it's beeping, and I'm trying to participate, and I'm, won't do this, and I can't get down. It's a mess. It's a goddamn lunatic mess. Who is here today? Who is in here? I saw a lot of familiar names go by there.
There's a lot. There's a bunch. We got Tugboat, we got King Wisenoak, we
Chris
got
Wilson's
Jeff
in there.
Swaney,
Dude.
Brian Ivany,
Diver Monkey.
Michael Dawson,
Gwen Tingle.
Steffi O'Nurse.
She was the $2 whore last week. She was.
Do we have a new $2 whore?
We do. We have a new $2 whore. It's one of you guys. I'm not divulging who it is. Everyone can guess. We'll see. It says on the sheets over here, Anthony Tony turns 58 on Monday.
Wow.
But we're not going to be here Sunday or Mondays, and I don't know that we should say something now. Happy birthday, Anthony. Happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday, Anthony Tony.
I think we've met him twice now, haven't we? Didn't he come both times? Yeah, to the Las Vegas deal. Brandon Mitchell dropped in $5 for 8-bit, said he might be back later. 8-bit, for those of you who don't know, is the square boxy 1991 Toyota Camry that Gen Z kid drives. Lawrence Gilly dropped in $5 for the Bottom of the Glass Nation. I have my honey Jack Daniels to share. Well, Lawrence, we're on the same page then. You got your hooch, I got mine. Who else is in the sheets over here? Disney Mama, Sammy Joe, the Sugar Mama. $5. Can't be mad at me because I'm just a simple Twitch mod. I'm innocent. Sammy, I bet if I phoned, I can't do it right now, but if I called Lionheart on staff here, senior member on staff here, if I called Lion and said, give me a list of all the reasons that Sammy Joe is not innocent and in trouble and will never be more than a Twitch mod, we'd be here till 10 o'clock at night. I could turn off the cameras. Wouldn't have to say a word. Just let Lion take. Lion got a list on Sammy Joe, 10 miles long. Oh, it's a perp list like you've never seen. I'm just saying, Wicked Widget Productions is in the house. He goes a member for 11 months. Bottom of the Glass Nations. Now see, I didn't know that about Wicked Widget.
What? I
had no idea I remember the name from being around for a long time, but 11 months.
Yeah.
That went by quick.
That's crazy.
Says, damn, I missed my stop yet again. Excuse me, driver. My stop is back there about 2 miles. Oh, okay, I guess I'm here to stay. Okay, let me help you out with this. This bus is about to go off the rails. This bus, I'm going to keep drinking until YouTube bans this whole channel. We're going to get banned tonight. We're going to be done. So as we're doing that, as we're taking this bus through the mountains at full speed, barely hanging on around those corners, realize when we stop, it's only to let people on. You can't get off at your stop. There is no stop to get off. We open up the door, and as the last crowd pushes on, we slam the door shut and put the pedal to the metal again. I got my foot in the goddamn carburetor. Not that any of you know what that reference means. If you're young and I know, I can see the confusion on your face right now. What does he mean he puts his foot in the carburetor? What's a carburetor? Why's he got his foot in it? If that's really how you feel, you need to leave this live stream right now. You need to go look it up. Come back later. I don't have time to sit here and babysit your contemplations and your emotions just because you were born in 2003. I'm sorry. Everybody else, all of my friends on here, when I say I got my foot in the carburetor, man, we're hauling ass. They know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't have to explain it. I just keep fluidly talking and everything just goes. You are the stumbling block around here. All right? Okay, we'll continue on.
Unbelievable.
Well, did you know what I meant?
It'll be a long night. You're long-winded tonight.
Did you know what I mean? What does that mean when I say foot in the carburetor?
Put it down all the way to the floor? I don't know.
Whoa! Yeah. In other words,
all the way to the floor.
The carburetor sits on top of the engine.
Yeah.
I'm pushing on that pedal so hard. I'm pushing all the way through the floor, and I'm pushing. My foot is on the carburetor, trying to work that carburetor from inside.
So I was right.
Yeah, you were, but you didn't go quite far enough. But yeah, foot in the carburetor is heavy on the gas as far.
Okay. Well, then I was right.
Well, okay.
Just acknowledge that I answered it right.
Technically, you were right.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I'm just saying, if you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what? If I'm going to keep up with her tonight, I'm going to have to pour myself another drink of hooch. Yeah, and this is I'm sorry, Woodford. I said Woodford Heights.
What? I didn't even catch that.
I said Woodford Heights, and that's a little town outside of Kernville that's currently flooded. It's Woodford Reserve.
There you go.
This is what happens when you let me drink.
I'm in trouble because we ran out of Jack, everybody.
Yeah, well, I wasn't going to throw you under the bus this early in the program. I was going to save that for later. But yes, you done fucked up. All right, I'm going to have to drink again. If I'm going to deal with her tonight, I'm going to have to drink again.
I might have to get something stronger, too. Could be one of those nights.
I swear to God, if you start drinking or you start chewing on those edibles that Two Bear's wife gave you, and you and I go fisticuffs over this, I'm going to be upset. I don't want to start fighting with you now, girl. I don't want to go to blows. But you're already working on my last nerve. God, I just got here. All right. Oh yeah, I promised I would erase stuff in here.
Did you put slow mode on?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Did you?
Yes, but
I feel bad for Mrs. Big Rig right now.
No, there's a lot of people helping her in here in the comments, right?
They don't do the sheets.
Oh, yeah.
Would you slow it down for her?
I can't change it now.
Oh, you are.
I did. It is on slow mode, but I didn't put it at I didn't put it at 60 seconds like I do for you.
What'd you put it at?
Well, now I feel bad.
Yeah, you should.
I thought it was the guys.
It's horrible.
I thought it was the guys doing the comments.
No, it's Mrs. Big Rig doing the sheets.
Oh shit! She elected not to call me and be in my ear tonight, and now I'm glad because I only put it on 20 seconds.
Oh my gosh! Moderator turned on slow mode every minute. Ooh, somebody did it.
Who did that?
I didn't do it.
Holy Santa Claus. That had to have been Trippy. Trippy's the only.
Thank you, Trippy.
Trippy's the only one who knows Discord. He's like, fuck it, I'll take care of this shit.
Trippy did it.
God damn it, Trippy.
Thanks, Trippy. Poor thing.
You know, you always find a way to give Trippy credit for even now. He did this one. He earned this one. But every time something good comes up, we're like, well, I wonder how that happened. First words out of your mouth. I wonder if Trippy did that. It's your first thing you go to. Always, every time.
Because he's like the silent guy on that. He's on the stream. He's silent, but he knows a lot of things.
Don't build him up anymore.
Oh, I love Trippy.
Blake Johnson, $1.99. Thank you, General. Continue the good work, sir. Thank you very much, Blake. I appreciate you dropping the $2 whore in there for us. I appreciate that. Ace Jumpman, $5 for the whiskey fund. That's right, my man Ace. It won't help tonight. You know why? Because she didn't get me any Jack Daniels. She has one job in my world. One job. My wife has one job in my world, and she failed at it. That one job is to take care of my every need. So it's simple. It's one job. My God. Loud one. Remember, for 7 months, our bus doesn't have brakes anymore. To get on the bus, you have to grab the bar and the doors and to catch it as it goes.
Could you imagine?
You imagine the extras in here going like this. The bus is coming like, all right, I'm grabbing that fucker this way. Whoa!
Keep that emergency door open.
Oh, my God. I think somebody's got the emergency school bus door open in the back, and they're throwing ropes out to people going, come on, pull yourself in.
Do you remember sitting on the bus and like reading the emergency sign where it says don't open or don't open this? That's like so much temptation right there. It's like,
I know, when you're a kid, you just want to touch it. When it says don't do it, you're like, well, now I gotta.
Just like the, what was the other thing? The fire alarm? Like pulling the fire alarm.
I know.
It's bright red.
I did that once to get out of a test.
Unbelievable.
I pulled the fire alarm, so we all had to go outside. I wasn't ready for the test. You know.
Oh, so you made everybody miss it.
Yeah, I gave everybody a chance.
Was it our grade when we were in the class together?
Well, it was in 7th grade. Yeah, you were there, but I don't think we were in the same class that time.
No. For those of you that don't know, we were in 5th and 6th grade class together. We have a class picture with us in it. We're going to have to post that somewhere.
Yeah.
I think we can find it.
Can you pick somebody more handsome in the class picture and tell them that's me? Because I really did not look good in that picture.
You had freckles.
Hey, easy now. Skinny little white runt, I know. Okay. All right, let's see. I can get rid of this one. This one is... Look at me doing Ashley's job for her like a trained professional. Trippy Pineapple, $19.99, $20. Trippy Pineapple on Stafford. Turn them a whole screen orange. Ketchup, get on my level. P.S. for the table fund. Also hydrate. I don't have enough room for hydration in here. No, I'm fine. I don't need to hydrate. I'm a gifted and talented trained professional. I know when to hydrate. I have an inner hydrating alarm that will go off and seize the day when it needs to happen. Elizabeth Rojas, member for 8 months. Handsome General, I've missed you, love you all. She's missed you.
Hi, Elizabeth.
We can now begin the program. Oh, she did call me handsome. Okay, I read it in there. Chris Wilson, $2. A good woman admits when she messes up. $4 for Gen X mom.
Wow.
A good woman admits when she messes up. Well, sweetheart, you can just sit there and you can either be a good woman and admit that you fucked up, or you can just sit there quietly and everyone will know you're wrong. Michelle M., $49.95, turn my whole screen pink, $50, half a C note, got pulled over by a cop. He asked if I had a record. Apparently, Roxanne was not the answer he wanted to hear. Take my bail money and give it to Gen X Mom get Gen X Mom out of the attic. Bottoms up. No.
Thank you, Michelle.
Maybe next time, not Liam. At least she belongs in the attic.
I think
right
the
now.
attic's better than the basement.
You know what I almost did? And I didn't know if anybody would notice. And I knew you wouldn't notice unless you really looked at it.
What'd you do to my picture?
Nothing right now. Why are you looking at it? I didn't do anything. Stop
I'm looking because I don't trust you.
I didn't do anything. I was going to do something. The picture behind you was going to be a sex dungeon.
Oh, come on. Oh, my gosh.
I'm not saying there was going to be people in it, and just, the actual sex dungeon all lit in red, little music in the back.
I thought this was a family show. No?
And then, and that's where you were going to be broadcasting from.
Okay.
How mad would you have been in? How mad? Pretty mad?
I don't know. Probably mad.
Yeah, and then I would say drink a little more wine and things will be okay.
Oh my gosh, this is
Oh.
going to be a long night.
Ace Jumpman, I'm working on a bottle of the good stuff for you. My man, Ace, thank you.
My brother just texted and goes, I'm watching.
Yeah, see, that there are so many stories that we can no longer tell because your brother's watching.
You're full of shit.
I mean, about that time that you ran around on the top of the Empire State Building naked, I dared you to do 3 laps, and you did. I can't tell that story now because your brother's here. Or the time that you jumped out of the airplane with a parachute naked and had to find your clothes on the ground right in the middle of Santa Monica Beach. I can't tell that story because your brother's here.
He's so full of shit.
Oh.
He's full of shit, brother. Full of shit. He's making things up.
And,
trying to get me in trouble.
well,
You and me.
You're going to get in trouble because you did these things. I didn't do these things. You did these things. That's not on me.
You just, what? You're just making things
Noel,
up.
$2. I wholeheartedly support the $2 whore. We all support the $2 whore. But
Does anybody
none of
know
you,
who it is?
None of you. You know what? If anybody can guess who it is, I will send you a new T-shirt, brand new T-shirt tonight. I'll give you one for free. If you can tell me who it is, because that's going to be a tough one. And I don't know that I've seen her name in here tonight.
I haven't seen it. I've been looking.
I don't know if she's here tonight. We'll have to see. T-Gamer91, every time someone does it, that it costs the school like $700.
Oh, for what? For
Opening the hatch, the emergency hatch.
Really?
I did not know that. That's good information. If the school pisses me off one day, all I got to do is walk out to the 37 buses and walk in there and just clunk, 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 open them all up and say, now you guys going to spend a lot of money. I can do that as vengeance and pull the fire alarm. Yep. That's good information. I had no idea.
Why is it $700? They have to reprogram it or something?
Well, it probably has to be a new door probably has to be put on. The alarm system has to be reset. There's probably some passive restraint device that opens up now. And then it probably has to be certified by someone, like a certification guy has to do the work. So, yeah, it's probably a huge amount of money.
Oh, all right.
That's a good threatening tool. I can walk into the principal and go, don't fuck with me, or I'm going to go out and pull every single emergency release lever.
And it's going to cost you $700.
For every one of them, and I'm going to do it to all of them. Brady Schroeder, just like the Marines, can't leave them in a room with a sign, add a button, do not push. Yeah, because Marines will push the fucking button.
That's what I'm saying. I go, it's so tempting. The red case, don't touch, don't pull in case of emergency. There's too much going on.
I think this guy Brady just is like, you're talking about little kids. He's talking about the Marine Corps.
Yeah.
He's like,
They're probably going, let's see what this happens.
right.
Let's
He's
just
saying,
try it.
you're exactly right, man. A bunch of little kids in the Marine Corps. You can't leave them alone.
They're the same.
What does it say about our son-in-law who's in the Marine Corps?
Probably would do it. I bet you he's done it.
We'd have to ask him if you were in a room and there was a red button that says do not push. He'd go, I'd fucking push it.
Yeah.
Ray Cormier, $5.50, didn't say why. Ray, thank you very much, but that also means that money goes towards the whiskey fund. King Wisenoak, General needs one of those camel pack things that you carry in a backpack that's filled with water and a straw. Yeah, I've got one of those.
You have it somewhere.
My day pack has the camel pack in it with the little water thing right here. I can just go like this and sip the water. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Oh, Eric O'Donnell, $2. Is Nail Lover the $2 whore? Gen X Mom?
No.
No, she is not.
Do not believe so.
She's not. Tim Powell, I've watched and enjoyed the shorts with the kid. The General is one wise man. I feel we should read that one again.
Why?
Because Tim Powell's a smart dude. Tim Powell. He says, I've watched and enjoyed the shorts with the kid. The General is one smart guy.
Why do you guys go there?
I may have to read that one again.
No, we don't have to. Move on. Move on.
All right. I Hate Fox member for 11 months. Does the Sun Valley Fox know the Vegas story?
I think he does.
There's no way he could know the Vegas story.
There was nothing wrong with the Vegas story. It was pretty funny.
There's nothing wrong with the Vegas? Okay. Literally, if the Vegas story is permissible, then all the other ones are permissible.
Oh, okay. Well, we can tell him. We can tell him when we go to Reno.
No, you kicked the shit out of me, and he's right there. I'm not telling him that story.
No, he won't.
Now, if he intentionally gets me really drunk and leans in and says, "All right, General, I want to hear the whole Vegas story. All right, then I'll say it because he brought it on his damn self.
The Sun Valley Fox said, yes, he does. I knew it. You had told that story before. I know he knows.
First of all, we've only told that story twice. And the second time, we've only put it out on the internet twice. So there's no way anybody knows. Only twice. And the second time, we omitted like 4 parts. Do you know the only time we told the whole Vegas story, the whole thing complete?
What?
Is that 24-hour stream we did 2 years ago on the birthday, the first anniversary, the first birthday of Gen X Talks. I don't know whether anybody in this room right now was even there for that 24-hour stream because we pulled it. It's not up there. No one's ever seen it.
It's not there. Oh,
no. It never even made it to replay. But that was on YouTube, and then there was a discussion. But no one's ever seen that. I've got the only copy of it, and we pulled it right after that.
Okay. Well, let's move on.
Lionheart says the sexiest attic.
That's nice.
There, now you got to fall in love with him too. Just because your moderators are like they all love and adore and worship you. It's full of shit like that. You guys are all lying.
You have yours and I have mine. Okay.
I thought I did. I had Ashley, and she fucking turned on me today.
Oh,
I was joking.
What did you do?
I was joking. I was just.
I know how you joke.
I was just fucking around, and she's like, okay, no call and get your shit straight. In fact, her words were, I have other talents. Can you leave those aside and let's just stick to business? And I'm like,
wow.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, can you stop talking for a minute? Listen. There's nothing in our house.
No children.
Nobody's here.
None. I think we were actually talking about this. I don't think we've ever been home alone for a whole night in the last 18, 20 years.
We couldn't even remember.
No.
There's always been somebody home.
Yeah, always. There's never, even, you'd have to narrow it down because the kid's youngest, so he's obviously been here since 0 years old on. And then pick a time when he left for a few days.
I still think we had somebody
There was somebody here. There was always one person home. Always one person came back home after we kicked them out.
It's beautiful.
We have tonight, nobody all night. And to celebrate, we're both sitting here on this live stream with no pants and no underwear on. And you guys can't tell, and there's no kids that can walk by and go, ew, you guys get dressed. Well, we can do that.
Oh, my gosh.
We're allowed to.
Oh, my gosh. The kid is at the FFA State Convention in Ontario, California.
He is.
He's been there since Thursday, and he's having a blast.
Having the time of his life. Yep.
So he'll be home tomorrow. So we've been without him for the last couple days, and it's been good. We took a couple days off just to hang out together.
Get some stuff rearranged in the company. Yeah, we have. We've done some good stuff here. Anybody want to circle the wagons? And if you don't know what circling the wagons means, ask the person to your left. I'm sure they can tell you. Here's a clue, sweetheart. When I drink, start talking.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was kind of reading the comments.
You can't. We both. No dead air.
I know. I'm sorry.
This isn't a big show. There's no dead air. Chris
I'm sorry.
Wilson,
I'm so used to looking at comments.
$2. She already admitted she forgot your jack. I know.
He's just reiterating that I'm a good woman because I admit that I was wrong.
Oh yeah, that would. Well, shit. Now I'm confused. Is she a bad wife for forgetting the jack, or a good wife for admitting that she didn't get
Both. Both.
So your halo is resting on 2 horns? Is that what you're trying to say?
You never know. You never know.
Oh, good. Just a tip. The fire alarm costs a lot to reset, but the back door of a bus doesn't cost anything to open. The windows on the school bus, though, have to be fixed and probably cost a good deal. Well, I'm not going to break any windows, Tiff. That doesn't seem right. Jennifer Whitehead, love your banter back and forth. Handsome general and gorgeous mom.
Aw, thanks, Jennifer.
Very nice of her to say so. GX Patrick, $5. ZEO needs to report to Detroit for the re-education after his socialism video. Look, he's just exploring the options. He's learning the devil's advocate position. He's learning all sides of it, and he thought he would approach me with what he was currently reading to say, there's some merit here. I'll tell you what.
That discussion continued on a little while later, didn't it?
Yeah,
you guys were talking about it
for quite some time.
Yeah.
They
just saw a little
1 minute.
Yeah.
I will tell you this, and there's one thing, this will probably make a lot of you hate me. Do you know, and maybe after I explain the whole thing, you won't hate me. And I'll click off here because Mom doesn't want to be on. She said, turn off my camera when you're telling a story. All right, there's a story. I would love to have some sort of universal health care. I would love every child to get treatment. I would love every child to have their teeth fixed. I would love every single person and homeless person to get excellent medical care all the time. Now, show me how to pay for it. And see, that's where, you know, I get a bunch of conservative Republican friends of mine. Oh, you socialist, you goddamn fascist, you communist asshole. No. I would love to have universal health care, a real solid 100%, no delays in the system. You don't got to wait 3 months. You walk in, you get your shit, you're handled. Show me how to pay for it. You could take all the money you give to the military. You could take all the rich people's money from them, take all their money. Take the top 1,000 richest people in the country, take all their money, take the entire budget you give to the military, take it from them, no military, and put it into healthcare, and we would not have enough money to pay for it. It would not be sustainable. So I say, no, we can't do it. I am not willing to attempt universal healthcare at the expense of my country, which is what Obama tried to do and cost me. It almost cost me and my family almost everything. I go down that road and tell you how bad it was month by month by month. He lied. He lied about the whole thing, and it almost bankrupted my wife and I. It was very close, very bad. I'm for the idea, but I don't know how to get there. No one has shown me a plan that was even remotely feasible. If you come up with a plan, chances are you're full of shit. You just want to look good. All right. Now, as far as all the rest of socialism, I don't like any of it because I don't want everyone to live in Mr. Pine's purple house. And if there is one person who gets that reference, I'm gonna shit a fucking brick right on the spot right now. I don't want everybody to drive the same car. I don't want everybody to dress the same. I don't want everyone to. I don't want my country to be a uniform country where we all have the same shirts and the same pants, so that nobody gets their feelings hurt. No. Every other part of socialism that everybody talks about being equal and how all this works, I'm not for any of it. I don't like any of that shit. And I know there's all sorts of aspects and things, and people throw stones at me. Believe me, after that video, that ambush video came out, the kid got a bunch of hate mail. I got a bunch of hate mail. I don't even give a shit. You've never seen a big fat guy hit delete faster than me. You just haven't seen it happen. I'm just saying that's what was out there because of that. But the kid was when he comes at me with this shit, he knows he's going to get a rise out of me if it's something I've already talked about. So when you guys see the stuff about the Second Amendment, you guys see the stuff about socialism, you guys see the idiot stuff he puts out there, he's not fucking stupid. He's going through his classroom, his classes, and they're exploring all the sides of a topic to try to come to some sort of conclusion. Now, what conclusion they come to is another thing. But I'm telling you that I'm doing my part. I'm representing my thoughts, my age group, and my generation, and I'm cutting with common sense straight to what I see as the point. So for those of you, because I got a bunch of hate mail, you just don't understand socialism. You know, if you weren't so ignorant about socialism, you know, and I get 10 paragraphs from some guy who's a Harvard professor, and he's got all this stuff. He goes, you know, my undergrad students know more than you, and blah 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 blah. And he writes me 10 paragraphs. He CCs it to all of his students. He CCs it to the administration, so everybody can know that Gen X Talks is a bunch of assholes. And I wrote back, replying to everybody, go fuck yourself. You have no idea what you're talking about. Signed, Generation X. Tell me that wasn't fucking funny. Tell me that. Come on, is anybody with me? All right, come on, raise a glass if that was fucking hilarious. I'm going to drink right now. I'm going to drink me some more Woodford Heights. Right now, I'm drinking. Tell me that wasn't a great reply. I didn't even read the whole 10 paragraphs. Who gives a shit? I know what he was saying. None of it was right. It was full of shit. I don't care if he's got a PhD. I went to the school of hard knocks, baby. I graduated with a degree in common sense. Fuck off. I'm not going to be able to drink. I can't do this. It's a good thing I got 5 friends in here because everyone's hanging up by now, I'm sure.
Oh my gosh.
All right, where was I? Bum, 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 bum. All right, Gen X Mom is back on camera, so I hope you're not touching yourself inappropriately. Don't fix your bra.
Hell.
Why don't want you fixing your bra or something?
I'm not. I'm reading comments.
Okay.
I see all the comments coming through.
How did you fix your bra the other day? We were having a Zoom meeting, waiting for all of the staff to show up in a Zoom meeting, and you fixed your bra.
Oh, I flashed the screen to you.
Yeah, to me, but any of the staff could have come on there.
No, they weren't. No.
They didn't, but that's how you.
But I was being funny.
What if you were doing it right now and I clicked on your camera? I got to be careful. Who knows what you're going to do?
I do not have a screw loose, okay? Unbelievable.
You know, you did marry me, so.
There are 282 people in here right
Far
now.
out, man. Don't, Jennifer. What do you got? Jeez, Patrick,
The Sun Valley Fox says, I have a PhD. It's a post-hole digger.
Post-hole digger. I thought he was referring to one of his sons. I got a PhD. He's right out there digging a hole with my post-hole digger. All right, where was I? Wing one. I also had students calling a bomb threat. Whoa, students' parents calling a bomb. Yeah, that's going too far. That's not good.
What? The parents did it?
That's what he said. He said Wing One said he also had students' parents calling a bomb threat.
Stupid.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. Shane Murgy, $5. General, a little older, Gen Xer, but I learned so much from you. Keep being you. My man, Shane. I would drink another one to you, but I just pounded one down. I'm going to get all fucked up, Shane. We're trying to keep the bus on track as long as we possibly can. Wing One, all the kids are gone and you're spending time with us. You folks are great, but I hope you take time for you too.
We have.
We have.
It's been good. We went to lunch today.
We did.
And
Then
I came home and didn't feel good.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, right now, I will be honest with you guys. You guys have been following along in the podcast. You've been following on the live streams. I didn't think when she came home from lunch today, we had some errands to run, tried to grab lunch. It was pretty quick. When she came home, I put her right upstairs with medications and some CBD stuff. I didn't think she was even going to make this podcast. I know you're propped up on meds. I know you're hurting right now, and I know it's only going to last a little while, but everybody, I want you to know she is being a trooper right now. Thank you, Gen X Mom. Thank you for doing this because I know this is incredibly hard on you right now, and you're doing it with a smile.
And I'm kind of sad because I was supposed to be at a bridal shower.
I apologized for that. I told you weren't going. There's no way you could have made that drive over the hill, hour and a half, and hung out with her, and she's beautiful, and I love her to death, and driven home. You would have been gone for 2 days. You could, the way you were this afternoon, there is no way.
But I'm better right now.
Right now you are, yeah.
So we got a PayPal from Mark Wiedow.
Hey, you know what? He does that a lot for us. He's always in there.
$50. $50 from Mark.
That better be for me.
$25 on the whiskey fund. $25 on the wine fund. Best show on earth, he said.
I believe that.
Thanks, Mark.
I do believe that. All right, I'm switching off of Gen X Mom. I'm doing something over here, so calm your tits, everybody. Bum, 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 bum. I'm going to tell you something right now that some people already know. If you're on Patreon, you know. And if you're a YouTube member, you know. You guys know we call this the best bar ever. There are shirts available on the website. Please, one of the moderators, put up the link directly to the shirt. We are only selling this for a brief time. Hours. It won't even be up there for 3 days. It will not. This is just for you guys. This is for tonight. You guys came to this stream. That's it. If we do another Best Bar shirt, it's going to be different. This shirt will no longer be available. This is for tonight. This is for you guys. This is for this area of Bottom of the Glass Nation. Josh Maddox on staff here coined the phrase best bar ever because it's kind of like a bar. I'm sitting here and I'm talking to you guys. You guys are talking back as best we can virtually. I get it. But we're having a conversation. We share the same ideas. And when Josh said best bar ever, it stuck. It stuck with, there's people that repeat it at the end of the show. You'll see strangers you don't even know saying goodbye in the comment section, best bar ever, best bar, because that's from Josh. That's been around for a while now, but we finally made it a t-shirt. It's basically tonight only. It may drag on in tomorrow a little bit, but this is it. If you guys want this shirt, follow the link, buy the shirt, because we're pulling it off the website really fast. It's just for you guys. It's just for tonight. I'm not doing this on a Facebook show. No. I'm not posting this on Instagram. Not going to happen. This is it. If you want one, if you want two, if you want three, if you want backups, if you want to send one to your friend, this is it. I'm not doing it, and I'm going to get emails. I always do whenever we discontinue it on it. People, I was cashing in all my aluminum cans, man. I was collecting the money from my paper route, man. And then the shirts, I can't click on it anymore. Yes, I'm aware of how this works. If you want one, go get it now. This is it. You will not be able to sport the best bar ever shirt. This is all we're doing. If we were doing it to make a bunch of money, I'd leave it up there for 6 months. I'm doing it for nostalgia. I'm doing it so some of you later can go, I've got one of those shirts. I've got one. I got one of those. Yeah, you do. Because you were here with me and I was here with you the night we sold them. Yes. I should have titled the thing tonight, the stream tonight, Best Bar Ever.
Yes.
I should have done that. Fuck that up.
I'm going to have to send the Sun Valley Fox one. He'll wear that.
Send him one. Send him the link.
Oh,
Tell his.
my brother.
He's 95.
So, do you have time to answer a question?
You're back on screen. Go ahead.
Ian Franklin left a comment.
Yeah.
And I can read it. It says, "Hello, big fan. First time question.
Yeah.
What does leadership as a parent look like for you? My wife and I went through something very sad, and I need to take charge and get us through."
Well, that changes from where I thought it was going. Leadership. Do
you need more information?
I do. Leadership as a parent is one thing. I would have said very quickly, you lead by example. But if you're trying to get through something, if you could tell me a little bit about what you're going through, anything. Just you don't got to be specific, but if you tell me something that happened, whether it was with a child, they did something, they are something, if there was a death in the family, or give me a little something, I could probably pass something on to you that was given to me by people smarter than me.
He said miscarriage.
Wow.
That's a tough one.
I know somebody that might be able to answer that better than me.
Who's that?
You.
Yeah.
We've gone through this. The only thing I can tell you is if there's other children involved and your wife is involved, as a husband, don't leave her alone. Be near her. Be with her. Touch her. Physical contact, it goes a long way with a woman. Just be close. That from a guy's point of view. But what are you expecting from a woman's point of view? Why don't you say that? You can keep it concise. I don't mean to put you on the spot, but they asked.
It's a tough thing to go through. It doesn't matter if the baby's full term or not. It's an emotional roller coaster. You're dealing with all kinds of stuff. So you were right on about the husband just being there to listen, and sometimes words aren't going to work. You just need to be there physically, just to be there for a hug, just to be there as a support system. And it's that old saying that time heals. Yeah, time heals, but it'll always be there. I remember mine.
How did you get through the self-doubt? Because you had a lot of that, where you doubted as a woman, as a mother, can I do this? What's wrong with me? I mean, you blamed yourself.
Yes, I wondered if I did something wrong. I wonder if I, caused it to happen. Sometimes you have no idea. Sometimes the pregnancy just didn't take. You just never know. And you've got to kind of talk to yourself and go, I'm going to keep trying. This is just a setback. It's okay. Keep trying. I was blessed that I already had one, so I knew I could have a baby.
Yeah.
This one wasn't right. So, yeah, it's a tough situation to go through.
I think one of the most impressive things that I heard from you during this story was that you said it's part of life. It happens just as a baby can happen. This can happen, and I'm going to continue on. Maybe I'll have more babies. Maybe I won't. But I was amazed at how you put this together and said, just like a grandparent dying. It's terrible and it's horrible and you miss your grandparent, or a father dying. It's part of life, and you compartmentalize, like, I got it. Other people go through this. I'm not going to let it consume me. I'm going to ache. I'm going to grieve. I'm going to care. And I'm going to take one step in front of the other. This is part of life. And that impressed me quite a bit that you had that attitude. Yeah. It really did. And now you guys are going to ask, where did she get that? I don't know. She got that from within her. That's
Probably
nothing.
my parents.
That's nothing that gets, you don't, as a husband, here, I went to the store and bought you some confidence. That's it. You know, that came from you.
Also, just my faith, knowing that, everything, that saying everything happens for a reason, it happens. There could be something that as simple as the pregnancy wasn't going really well. And so instead of maybe having a disabled baby or a baby with problems, it was taken care of before that. You just don't know. You don't know what's going on. We don't know the reason behind some of the stuff that happens to us. But we have to have faith, and we have to have understanding and learn from it, go forward.
But it's part of life. It happens. These things happen to everybody. Some happens to these people, some doesn't. But it's all part of a big picture that goes on in the human condition every day. And if you can find a way to accept it like she did and go, all right, I'm individual and I'm strong and I'm going to put one foot in front of the other, along with the husband being there, it can help. It can.
Yeah. That was a tough one.
Yeah. Loud one, $10. Listen to this. We are now homeowners. We also have a puppy. Buster needed a little brother. We'll post pictures later on Discord. Do you know what I hope they named that dog?
Pasta.
Pasta.
Buster and Pasta.
If they didn't name him Pasta, I'm going to be personally offended. Oh, it's a long story, you guys. Lynn H., don't blame the M&M at the bottom of the bag. What the fuck does that mean? Don't blame the M&M.
No, don't be the M&M at the bottom.
Oh, don't be. How would you read? You're reading my sheet notes.
I can see it from where I'm sitting.
You cannot see it from all the way over there.
Yes, I can.
Wow. Don't be the M&M at the bottom of the bag. I'm not even sure what that means, but that sounds like such strong advice. Don't be the M&M at the bottom of the bag.
Why?
Yeah, but that's the thing. They'd walk, what the fuck is that guy saying? Don't worry about it. You'll figure it out one day. I don't even know what it is, but I'm going to use it. That's brilliance. That's goddamn brilliant. Steffi Nurse, that puts the burden on another person. Let's say a nurse to be forced to be care for another. I don't know if I'm way behind on these or not. Loud one, $10. Universal health care is not a good thing. I just said, he goes, but the waiting list just don't work. It is also very expensive. What did I just say, Loud one? Were you not fucking listening, or are you so drunk? I said, if we could find a way to pay for it, and if there was no waiting period, if you didn't have to wait. The two things that you say don't work, those are the things I said had to be corrected, or I wasn't in favor of it too. Chush, take his whiskey away from him right now.
I don't think they're together.
Well, somebody needs to take his shit away, because I just said that. He's like, man, you fucking God, he's got me all riled up. I'm gonna start drinking.
Wow.
That's bullshit.
You are like all over the place today.
King Wise and Oak, I want that brick. Someone guessed it, so can I collect the brick? No one guessed who the $2 whore was. Nobody said who it was. I have not received anything, and I have not condoned the answer. My music account 1, every other country can make healthcare work but us. That is categorically 100% fucking false.
Oh.
Not even close. I have talked to people in Canada. I have talked to people in the Netherlands. Some things are very good and they work well. Other things are complete shit and worse. And I don't know that the trade-off is worth it. There are some people that, hey, my medicine was paid for, my prescriptions were paid for, I got in, I got out, everything's good. Then I also talk to people that are sick and dying waiting for their turn to be seen. Don't tell me that it works. Your definition of works is very loose. I've been paying very close attention. I've been listening to real people on the ground in these countries. I don't give a shit what CNN tells you. Fuck those guys. It's not accurate. I would believe a guy my age looking out his front door in Canada going, here's the good and here's the bad, before I believed any of the charts, the graphs, and the studies that you're going to quote me. Mr. My Music Account 1. Done. One and done. Mr. My Music Gun. Separator. Hi, General and Gen X Mom. Sunday Arvo down here. Sunday Arvo. Sunday down here in New Zealand, working on my 1979 Ford Escort. Listening in. Don't you love working on old cars with not a computer in sight? Those were the days. I agree. Everything I own, I wish had a carburetor on it. I wish it did. I'd be perfectly happy. I have I got a carburetor, an old 4-barrel Holly, screwed to my ceiling in my garage.
He does.
And I got so many of Gen Z kids and millennials, my millennial kids and their friends that come by and go, "What is that? Is that some sort of a relic from the past?" At that moment, get the fuck out of my garage. Josh Maddock, member for 12 months, bottom of the Glass Nation. Pretty cool shirts for sale tonight. Love this family. Best bar ever.
I wonder why. Did you show the shirt?
No,
thought it was
didn't
around
show.
somewhere.
I got one. Hold on.
Oh.
I do. Right here. They exist. It's not bullshit. They really exist. We got them. We've already made some. We're going to make more as you guys order them, but they're right here, and they're fucking clean. I mean, they are clean. No stickers, no iron-on decals. They're fucking clean. I love the way she's making these. Yes, Gen X Mom is making these personally, so it's her touch. If you wash it, you've washed off her scent. I'm sorry. You just better wear it right out of the bag one time. That's right. That smell is pure Gen X Mom. Carl Girard, 1999. He's our favorite Frenchman over here. Have been looking forward to this all day. The wife and I love kicking back and listening to you guys. As Josh says, this is truly the best bar ever, and I truly enjoy hanging out with my bottom of the glass nation. $10 for the whiskey fund and $10 not for Gen X Mom. That's really weird.
That's not what it says.
That's what it says. It's on my sheet.
No, it doesn't.
I hate how you can read my stuff over here.
Oh, does it bother you?
Yes, it does.
I can sneak and see it.
Because I can't lie.
Aw.
Okay.
Sun Valley Fox wants to know, is his on the way? His shirt?
I don't know. Did we get a PayPal? Because his are $85 a shirt. His are $85 each. This is to lying to my wife. Everybody, I'm going to keep drinking until my wife accepts all of my lies. And I'm going to keep lying until she believes them. Every goddamn one of them.
Gosh.
I'm going to get more convincing as the night goes on. Look, she's even drinking to it. Look, right there. She's drinking to the same thing.
This is not strong enough to put up with you tonight.
Sandra Clark, you explained it perfectly. Your son has never worked anywhere and it never will. Do you know how evil people in the world will never let it happen? I hope so. Do you know how the evil people, the world will never let... I think you got that wrong on your delivery, but I understand what you're saying. Bob B., member for 6 months. Welcome to Bottom of Glass Nation. Lionheart, $1.99, said PayPal link.
Yeah, did you link it? Because I couldn't. Did you?
Oh,
post?
I did not.
That's
I
why.
never put the PayPal. I don't remember that. Hang on, you guys. I'll do it. Stand by. I'm
tried
sorry.
and can't do it.
I know. I forget to tell you guys. Here's the PayPal deal. Send us money. Here's the subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the like button. Ring the bell. I do apologize. I am not good at whoring myself out like that. I'm sorry. All right. I have pinned the PayPal link. If you want to send something to Gen X Mom for PayPal, it's on the board. She's good to go. For every $100 you send on PayPal, she will remove an article of clothing. So we'll move on. Bob B., he said, welcome to Bottom of Glass Nation. Lionheart, $1.99. Philip Rooney, keep at it. Keep it lit, big fella. You're smashing it. Great work from the mountains or the mountains
Of
Mourne sweep down to the sea. Happy belated St. Patrick's Day. That's got to be an Irish thing.
It's got to be.
It's got to be an Irish thing that I don't get because...
Philip Rooney?
Yeah.
Rooney is Irish.
It's got to be, I don't know what it is, but I fucked that up. I'm sorry about that. I do apologize. Where was I? I had stuff to say. Kevin Grimes, why can't we have a new merch release on or near the 1st so those of us who only get paid once a month can be included?
I'll
Ouch.
note that. That
Yeah.
is noted.
Kevin's all, we're at the 18th. I've already spent all my money on beer for this month. I can't go take it back. Kevin, what you can do is cash in all your aluminum cans in a big, big hurry. When your wife asks why you're drinking so fast, tell her you're trying to get the redemption value on those cans so you can buy a Best Bar Ever shirt. You see, I am here to solve problems. I just solved yours,
You know what?
Kevin.
He says the shirts are coming down. I may leave them up for a while. He doesn't need to know.
You're making me out to be a goddamn liar. Don't do that. Insurmountable Cali Cat. There's the most handsome bartender general ever. Thank you, Cali Cat. Which I need to call you guys. I keep trying to call you and I keep fucking it up. I will.
Hey, Terry Crow, I believe that's how you pronounce it, wants to know, is coffee allowed in here?
Oh, yeah.
We have coffee at the bar.
Yeah, coffee at the bar, water at the bar. Yeah, anything you want. There's no rules here. Just have a good time. There's one rule. Don't be a dick. You're a dick, I'll throw you out. All right. Starting off with Gen X Mom, going back to my personal agenda. Some stuff I want to tell you. All right, where's the stuff I wanted to say? Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to post a picture of the $2 whore. And you're still going to have to figure it out. I'm only going to post it for a second. Then you're going to have to look in the jar, and you got to figure out who it is. Free T-shirt to anybody who figures out. No, that's not right. Free T-shirt to the first person who figures out who it is. If I say anyone, then everyone's just going to keep repeating it. Clap myself. All right.
Wow.
There is your $2 whore for tonight. She volunteered the picture. She requested it. She got it. I'm moving on. All right. All right, listen, I'm not trying to be a downer.
Uh-oh.
I'm not trying to, I clicked it back on my screen. Your
Mrs. Four says she wants to know, is the general the bartender or the bouncer? Mrs.
Four, the answer is yes.
Really? For both?
I don't want to go down this road too deep. I will do it on the World Show on Monday, I promise. If you want to know what I think, you want to know what I've said, I've looked into this. But you guys, the big story right now, and I got a ton of emails, the big story at the moment was Trump is going to be arrested on Tuesday. And he is. Most likely he will be. There's many schools of thought on this. I've done a lot of homework, listened to a lot of really smart people. So I'm going to tell you a quick story, and it's going to relate. Okay? I've actually got two stories for you. And they both really relate. But let me give you the first one. When I was a mechanic for Mazda, it was when they were importing a lot of minivans. You guys remember when minivans first came out, okay? And importing a car and a truck, they had already been set in stone in the United States. You pay different taxes, different fees, different regulations, different shipping costs, different import at the dock. There was all sorts of stuff. And the Japanese were really smart because I was working for Mazda, so I got to hear this story firsthand. And they would import a minivan. And as they were filling out the paperwork to come in, the United States would say, well, if you're going to import this on the boat, you're going to pay a lot of money because it's a truck. And the Japanese said, no, it's not a truck. It's a car. It holds a family. It holds 11 people. What truck holds 11 people? This is clearly a car, like a station wagon. All right, we'll lower the rate. We'll charge you for a car. Then when they get it here and it hits the dock, they say, well, we're offloading these things, and we encourage truck sales. So the truck, if we're going to lift these off the boat onto the ground, you can drive these things off, lift them off over here. The truck rate is really low. The car rate is really high. Now, you said this was a car. No. Listen, this is a minivan with a trailer hitch. It can haul a boat. It's clearly not a car. It's clearly a truck. All right, we'll charge you the lower rate for a truck. They get them off, and then Custom comes in and goes through the whole thing and says, well, we charge more for trucks. You just said it was a truck. And the Japanese would go back, no, it's a car. It's low to the ground. It's two-wheel drive. It's on a car chassis. It's clearly a car. All right, we'll charge you for the car. Then when they did the registration, the import registration before an owner buys it, they say, well, we're charged more for a car. Well, clearly it's a truck, they would say. It's got a big V6 engine. It's got a huge horsepower capacity. Clearly, this is a truck. And they did that. That's a legitimate thing that they did. It was the car that became a truck, that became a car, that became a truck. Why am I telling you this? I'm getting to that. Without going into a ton of the details, I want to tell you that the charges that they're bringing against Trump are, I could spend 2 hours with what I've learned, and I've really done some heavy research on it. We can get to that on Monday's World Show. And if you guys really want some common sense, nuts and bolts, fuck, this is dumb, I'll give it to you simple. Because I've listened to people smarter than me, and I've pulled out the things that I go, okay, this is all I needed to know. I was just going to share it with you. One of the things that's really simple, and the reason I relate to this story, and I'm condensing 4 hours here, so be patient, is the district attorney who's prosecuting this case in New York is a New York state attorney. He's a district attorney for Manhattan. Okay. The charges are about, they're not even federal charges yet, believe it or not. What they are is bookkeeping, finance bookkeeping charges that they're, which is a misdemeanor, that they're trying to blow up into something felony fantastic by adding some stuff to it. The problem is what they're adding to this low-level thing as from a state is like, well, I'm a state attorney, but I have federal charges, but I'm going to try to tie in some state charges that will trigger some federal charges that will make this thing a big issue. A car that became a truck, that became a car, that became a truck. Whoever he's presenting it to, he's like, well, clearly I am a state district attorney, and it's within my purview to do, I can do this. All right, we'll let you do it. And then it moves over here and says, well, these are federal things. Well, clearly, I'm representing a federal side. This is a federal offense. We need to make it a felony. It's a federal felony. Pay no attention that I'm a state district attorney who is not allowed to bring federal charges. It's not in his purview. And don't worry about that. Let's just go for the felony that we're talking about is a federal. It is a national. All right, well, go ahead. Then they come back and say, well, yeah, but you can't tie that to this. Well, these are state charges, and I'm in charge of the state. So clearly, I have the purview over this is state charge. And he goes back and forth and back, and it's working so far. The way he's tying this together, every legal expert, even the ones on CNN and MSNBC that I've watched go, well, Trump's an asshole and fuck Trump and fuck Republicans. However, this is going to be tough. And even they say he's having trouble staying in his lane. Now, hold on to that thought. That's one. Okay? Without going into the details, and I would love to share the details because they're fucking juicy and it get you pissed off and understand, because it did me. Leave that there. All right. The other story, quickly. When someone says, you're a racist, he's a racist, she's a racist, do you care anymore? I don't. I don't even care about the accusation because it doesn't mean anything. They use it on everything. I've been accused of eating my sandwiches wrong at lunch. You're a racist. Look how you're holding your grilled cheese. Fuck off. But I see what they're saying. They've used racist. You're a racist. You're a racist. They've used it so much nobody cares anymore. What was the other one? Terrorist. Oh, you goddamn terrorist. You're a terrorist. You're a terrorist. Oh, fuck. They've used that term so much nobody cares anymore. It has no shock value. It's watered down. Nobody gives a shit. It doesn't matter. Which brings me into the third point about this. Well, we're going to indict Trump. It's going to be the only president who's been indicted and going to jail for this indictment on charges of campaign finance. I don't care anymore. It might have shocked me 30 years ago. That might have shocked the hell out of me. Indicted, president being indicted. Indicted is a big thing. You guys do this so much. You try so much shit that nobody cares. You use that word so often that it has no meaning anymore. It doesn't matter. Now, this is where I'm wrapping this part of the story around. We've done this to ourselves because we've used these words so often that they don't mean anything. Do you guys remember when Trump got elected for the first year and a half, first 2 years, maybe the whole 4 years? Everything the left said, this is unprecedented. What he's doing is unprecedented. Jesus Christ, if everything he's doing is unprecedented for 4 solid years, maybe there is some precedence. Maybe quit using that word. To quote a great movie, you use this word so often, I do not think it means what you think it means. Inconceivable. So here we are with all these terms and all these phrases that they've watered down and nobody cares. Here's why we should care. You guys know that you can sue anybody for any reason. You can get a restraining order for any reason. There was a woman who got a restraining order against, what was that dude's name? Dave Letterman. She got a restraining order against David Letterman because she went to a judge and said, he's coming through the TV and he's fucking with me. He's getting to me. He said, I don't remember if he was molesting her, if he was getting in her brain. The judge granted the restraining order. True story. You can sue anybody for anything. You know what? I'm suing you for being an asshole. All right? You can sue them in court. Now, you're not going to win because your lawsuit is full of shit. But you can sue anybody for anything. You get a restraining order for anything. A running joke in attorneys is a grand jury will indict a ham sandwich. That's their terminology, not mine. They laugh and go, boy, you really make a good case against a ham sandwich, and you can get a grand jury to indict that ham sandwich. Now, you can take that ham sandwich to court, and you're going to lose because it's a ham sandwich, and it can't be convicted of a crime. But a grand jury, the running joke is a grand jury will indict you for anything, just like giving a restraining order, approving a lawsuit, go ahead. Because once that happens, they're out of it. Now you have to win your court case. Now you have to prove your restraining order. Now, with that in mind, what is there to worry about? There's no leg to stand on. This all is a bunch of car becoming a truck, becoming a car, staying in your lane. It's kind of like, well, you're losing me on all this, but I kind of see who gives a shit. Plus, on this particular case, the only thing they can hang their hat on, the statute of limitations has run out. It was 5 years. We're like on year 7. It's all a bunch of bullshit, but the grand jury is going to go ahead and indict. Trump is the ham sandwich. Now you think, all right, we'll just go to court and get a jury and we're out. You can't convict a ham sandwich of a crime. You can't put a ham sandwich in jail, so who cares? All you need now, and what the attorneys say is a risk for Trump is, and a lot of them have said this very phrase, you're not going to like it. You ready? There's enough people that don't like Trump in New York City. You could probably find 12 people to indict a ham sandwich. You can probably find 12 people to convict a ham sandwich. How scary is that? How scary is that you could, in this day and age, in this police state that we're definitely in New York, that you could find 12 people to convict a ham sandwich? That even after all the stuff that even legal experts on CNN and MSNBC are scratching their heads going, God, well, yeah, this is probably not going to fly. This is not a good angle here. But you have 12 people go, yeah, fuck it. Yeah, he's guilty. Fuck him. You could. And then what? That's the worry for me. You guys have asked me emails and stuff. The short version is it's a convoluted, fucked up mess. It shouldn't ever go anywhere. It's complete horseshit. But if you get 12 people that go, we don't like Trump, fuck him, he's convicted. You're back on screen. What's up?
Two Bear said Twitter's Elon Musk predicts Trump will win re-election in landslide victory if arrested.
Let's go back real quick here. Two Bear, my man, look at this right here. What do I got already ready to go? Look at that. Look at that, baby. Elon Musk predicts potential Trump arrest would seal the 2024 presidential election. Why? Why did Elon say that? Do you guys know? Without going deep into the recent history, what happened to Trump's approval ratings when they raided Mar-a-Lago? All of the bullshit. Once it came out what was going on and how they went about it, not only did it galvanize his base and send his ratings to the roof, his approval rating jumped and spiked like you wouldn't believe. Once the common American people like, hey, man, you can't do that shit. What the fuck? Even Democrats that I know went, fuck, we shouldn't have done that. That was wrong. Democrats that I know, that I call friends, came to me and said, yeah, look, we don't like Trump, but fuck, that was a little fucked up. Yeah, it was. Elon's right. This is going to be a bump. If they go after Trump on this convoluted, ridiculous bullshit stuff, and once the people sort it out and go, really? This is what you're doing? You're talking about $130,000 paid to a porn star from some relationship that may or may not have happened in 2006? Who gives a shit? Who fucking cares? Well, he shouldn't have used these funds in this way. Do you realize you'd have to prove that Trump understands campaign finance law? Nobody understands campaign finance law. It's so it's difficult for everybody. Are you out of your fucking mind? But it doesn't matter. All you need is 12 people to convince a jury. All you need is an attorney to convince a jury of 12 people to convict a ham sandwich. That's all you need. That's it. You guys, we'll move back. We'll go back to the beautiful wife is on camera now. We'll skip over that.
Isn't there a limitation of when they could?
It's already passed. That's one of the bullshit things. They're like,
So then if it's passed, statute of limitations, is that what I'm going for?
Right.
Well, if it's passed, then why are they even going forward with this? Just
Because
to stir up.
They're ignoring some basic fundamental laws, and they're moving forward because no one's going to stop them. They would have to go to Trump's people would have to go to a federal judge and go, the statute has run out. Kick this case out. Stop this case now. And a federal judge in that jurisdiction in the circuit in New York would go, we're letting it go through. We don't care.
Wow.
So it doesn't matter. I'm telling you, there is so many things. It's difficult to even connect the dots to make this make sense, but they're going through with it anyway.
Huh.
And the only reason is because a person convicted of a felony against a national statute cannot run for president. That's how afraid of him they are. I'm just saying, that's what they're trying to do. So,
alrighty, you better get to some sheets.
All right. Well, let me drink a drink. Circle the Wagons have one right now. The only people that are ready is Two Bear. He's going to put it up right now because he's fast, baby. This is his bottle of Woodford Heights.
Anthony Tony's in. He finally made it. Happy birthday, Anthony.
Happy birthday
Tony.
in 2 days, Anthony.
I just saw him.
All right. Let me blow through the sheets, baby. I'm good at that.
All right, blow through it.
Scott Royston, $50. Hey, Gen X dad and Gen X mom. I know how much time you spend with us and how much time you take out of your daily lives to be here for us and with us. It is more appreciated than you'll ever know. This is from me to you. Have a date night on me. $50 from
thanks,
Scott.
Scott. That's really sweet. That's very nice.
I want to talk him out of one of his paintings so bad. He's got a couple oil paintings, that guy, that are just brilliant. And I'm not even a connoisseur, but a couple of his pieces grabbed me when I was like, fuck, man. And, I was talking to Scott. I'm like, hey, man, so what do you? He's like, well, you see the price tag at the bottom. I'm like, yes, sir, I do. Cool cat. Really cool cat. Derek MJ. Hello, I'm a fellow Gen Z. Just like the kid, and just wanted to let you know that you have taught me a lot and you've made me laugh a lot. I hope I turn out as smart and as wise as you one day.
Oh, that's really nice, Derek. I love that.
Aim a little higher, buddy. Aim a little higher than me and you'll be fine. I appreciate the sentiment. I appreciate the kind words. I really do. But I promise you can aim higher than me and still achieve it. It won't be that difficult. Shane Murgy, $5, got the shirt to go with the whiskey glasses that just came in.
Nice.
He got his whiskey glasses.
Shane ordered some, yes.
Okay, so now he's got a shirt coming.
Yes.
All right. Reminding everybody, the shirt link, mods, put up the shirt link. It's hours only. It's this live stream and a little bit of tomorrow only, and that's it.
Yeah. Hey, can I interrupt for a second?
Yeah, go ahead.
Cactus J wanted to know if we're resetting a date for the car show, the Fontana car show. It is. It is June...
You have to ask Two Bear.
12th?
Two Bear is a senior staff member around here.
Yeah, it's been rescheduled for June.
Yeah. And it's going to be even bigger in June. It's going to be a bigger event. I promise you.
June 17th.
Okay. First you yell at me to blow through the sheets. Then you stop me and interrupt.
Sorry.
Next time you're going to stop me, here's the words I want you to use. I want you to say, sweetheart, can I interrupt the very thing I told you to do and then yell at you about not doing it after I'm done interrupting you? And I'll say, yeah, honey, sure, go ahead. Sweetheart, you are a walking contradiction. That's why I love you.
You're welcome.
It's not something to be proud of. Dean Hosick, man, I love the fact that you tell others exactly what's on your mind, especially the boy kind of new fan, and I love keep it up, man. I will do that. I promise you. Ian Franklin, God bless all of you. Thank you for this. Much respect. Ian, goes both ways, baby. Thank you. Terry Crow, is coffee allowed here? Yes, it is. David Longo, first time commenting. You all are awesome. Best bar ever. David, make sure you grab a t-shirt, buddy. Insurmountable Cali Cat, member for 7 months. I'm an extra. She's been around a long time. She's been around longer than 7 months. Cali Cat, Disney kid, they've been around longer than 7 months. Sergeant Solo, $2.20. Here's to you and yours, General. Loud one, $2. Poke, poke. Noel, $2. Who is the $2 whore? You guys have to tell me. I even gave you a picture of who she is. I don't know that she's in here tonight. I haven't seen her name in here, to be fair. Barry Dano, oh, your favorite Canadian to ship to. Member for 12 months, bottom of the glass nation, proud father of an autistic daughter. All children are a gift. Will admit I'm not as good at parenting as you guys. Parenting is a lifelong learning. Listen, Barry, we only tell you the good parts of our parenting. All the shit we fucked up, we never tell you. We're not going to tell you that shit. We have little parenting meetings. We close the door to our room, turn out the lights. We get real close, nose to nose, and go, okay.
Or else we cry in the corner.
We fucked up. Let's agree, you and I, not to tell anybody ever. And she promises, and I promise, and we move on. It is a learning process. Do you know why? Kids don't come with instructions.
No.
We get a baby delivered in the hospital and we're like, hey, doc, where's the instructions that go? Where's the warranty?
Yeah.
I need the warranty paperwork. I need the instruction booklet. There isn't any. Literally, you guys make this up as you go along, same as us, and every kid's different. Kyle Johnson, $10. Any advice on dealing with depression with a job where you're constantly alone?
Oh, wow. That's tough.
That is really tough. I don't think I've ever worked a job where I've been totally alone. I've wanted to, but I don't think I've ever had one like that.
I have either.
You know what? I honestly don't think I have any good advice for you on that. I wish I did.
I've been in a hospital room alone with no visitors for weeks.
What was that called when you were there for so long, for that month?
Isolation.
No, you called it something else. You called it some sort of psychosis or something when you had a name for it, a hospital term when you're alone in your room
Oh, yeah.
for so long. And it was terrible. And
It's hard.
And you finally said, I want out. I got to get out of here. You called me and said,
That was the ICU ward, because that's even smaller. Those rooms only have enough. It's a bed, and then there's wall.
Yeah.
You could literally touch. That feels like you're closing in. It's called.
I forget what it was.
Oh my God! I called it, and I said I had to get out.
You told me.
Yeah, I was like,
You
oh
said
my
the
God.
walls are closing in.
Yeah.
It's this term. And I go, what the fuck is that term? You go, it's a real term, and I need to get out of here, but I can't remember what it was.
What? Oh,
Maybe someone in the stream will know. Dizzy Mama, Sammy Joe, the Sugar Mama, you had one job, General. What was my one job? I'm so far behind. Michelle M. got a shirt for my dad's 86th birthday coming up. He watches on his iPad. Well,
great,
to
Michelle
M's dad, happy birthday, sir, and thanks for hanging out with us. I hope that reaches you. Lydia Lida Live, member for 1 month, Legion of X. Love you, Gen X mom and dad. South Africa here. I dig that we have people from far away. I dig that. Brady Schroeder, welcome to being an extra. Quinnicine, $10. So you would take a quadrijet over a TPI? The only reason I would give any credence to quadrijets is I was one of the few guys that knew how to build a quadrijet. I could build it. They didn't leak. They worked every time. I was just very fortunate. There was some I could not. Mikuni, I went this factory dealership trained Mikuni, and I could fuck up a Mikuni better than anybody. You let me take apart a Mikuni and put it back in, it's never going to run again. But a quadrijet that everybody hated and everybody was afraid of, people would bring me those things in boxes going, can you make this run? Yeah, I could. I was very good. Metering rods and all, I was very good at those. There's some things I'm not good at. Quadrijets I was very good at. 316 Automotive, hey, should have pardoned himself before he left office. I don't know that you could you do that? That'd be
I don't
great.
think you could do that.
Oh, that I would have done it. I would have just got on stage and said, I'm pardoning the biggest asshole I know. Me.
Can you pardon yourself?
I bet no, because then Nixon would have done it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Nixon had to resign and had to have Ford pardon him. So I'm thinking there's a loop in that rule. I don't know. Top Knots rule. Love the Princess Bride references. Thank you, Top Knots. Josh D. I'm considering suing you, literally forcing me to drink 3 times a week. Well,
we're forcing him?
Yeah, it doesn't look like we're making him raise the glass to his mouth. Josh, You might win that lawsuit. Even a sun shines on a dog's ass once in a while. And that day, Josh, you may be that dog's ass. Don't you give up, buddy. Don't you give up at all. Disney Mama Shammy Joe, the Sugar Mama, there's a town in Georgia where it's illegal to swear. And yes, you can get arrested for it. Fuck them. Two Bear. Bring me a sandwich, bitch. Whoa.
What?
Whoa. Who did he say that to?
I don't know.
Do you think he said that to you? Two Bear said, "Bring me a sandwich."
He wouldn't say that to
bitch.
me.
He said it to someone. He didn't specify.
Okay.
I'm just saying that's unlike Two Bear. Two Bear had to have some hooch in him to do that shit. Well, we're gonna have to find out. You know what? Two Bear's wife, text me. If your husband's getting a little out of control there, I'll drive down, straighten him out. No, I can take care of an old man. I know he's not much. What is he, like a month or two older than me?
Yeah, something like that.
All right, just follow along here. Everybody younger than me is a kid. Everybody older than me is an old man. That's the rule. When I say you're an old man, it's because you're older than me. If I say you're just a kid, you're younger than me. That's the rule.
Lionheart said he was telling Josh.
Oh, he's telling Josh?
Yeah.
Bring me a sandwich, bitch? Well, so anyway, younger than me, older than me, it moves as I age. So you're all where you are and you ain't changing. Barry Dano, member $5.50. Fox News is a real news organization, the same as a urinal cake is a real cake. Okay.
Okay.
Now, see, I would take issue with Fox has a opinion desk. Hannity, Tucker. Those are opinion desks. They have a news desk. With Jarrett on there and some other guys Brett Baer is the greatest newsman alive right now for me. And you want to say he works at Fox? He can work anywhere. He's still Brett Baer, and he's fucking great. He's one of the greatest guys ever. Jason Mitchell, they are doing this so that if convicted, he can't run for president. I agree. Might have mentioned that one. Samuel Panconian, birthday in under 2 hours. I'm 6 drinks in, having a blast. But Samuel.
Well, happy birthday, Samuel.
But he didn't email birthday at Gen X Talks.
That's fine.
I'm not saying it.
I did.
He didn't follow protocol.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm not saying it.
Remember, those are just suggestions.
Arbot, member for 11 months, Legion of X. Hello, everyone. Almost there. He's almost to a year. Disney Mama Sammy Joe, the Sugar Mama, $5. The car show is on my birthday. You should totally fly me out there so I can go as a present. Now, listen, Sammy Joe, I love you. But you would be the world's biggest distraction during that car show if I had you out there. I would have to pay Trippy Pineapple 4 times his salary just to corral you at a live event like that. No, we've done that with Sammy Joe. I saw you in Las Vegas. I can't imagine what you do down at a car show with a bunch of hot rod guys running around looking for girls. No. Mrs. Fort Watton, $20. General, thanks for keeping us informed. Your opinion matters to us. Money for the new studio. You know, Mrs. Fort Watton, I don't know whether she talked to you. I think she talked to you off the books or something, but her words were kind of in line with some other people. Do you guys know what a barn raising is? You remember that? In the old days, everybody in town would come together and they would all start hammering. They would raise a barn in a day. They would all pitch in. All the women would do the cooking, the cleaning, the sandwiches, the stuff like that. And the men would sit and they'd nail everything, saw everything, cut everything, and put it all up. It was a barn raising, and the whole town got together, and they would help this guy with this barn. Then another day they would help a different guy with it. It was many hands make light work. And there was Mrs. Four and a couple of you were talking about doing something like a barn raising for the studio. Now, I'm already paid for the studio, okay? And it was a couple bucks. But to build the inside, we have to fly Lionheart out here. We got to give him some money because he's missing a week's worth of work. He didn't ask, but we're doing it. And we have to buy all of the wiring, the insulation, the shit, the conduit, all the stuff that goes on. We got to cut the concrete to run the stuff underground on the side. It's a mess. I don't know where we're going to end up with the cost on it, but someone has suggested in this moment of where Mrs. Four was like, I'm waiting for that day to come when you guys are doing that shit. Others have just flat out said, turn on the fucking camera and let us see what's going on for a barn raising. That's probably not a bad idea. I mean, I can probably max out a couple of credit cards and get it done. I probably can. And I'm willing to do it. Fuck it. You only live once. However, I think it would be fun to do a live stream where we're showing everything we're doing as we go along. Turn on the camera, walk around, show what Lion's doing, get Lion on camera, and show. Mike Perkins wanted to come down and do something. Some people wanted to come over. Excuse me, Trippy and Low Torque on the weekends. Everybody wanted to get their fingers involved in helping out. You know what? If we can, that'd be great.
I might have to do that while you guys are working.
What a great thing to show everybody, to put some faces with the names and have us all doing it all at once. Yeah, you could walk around with the camera, live streaming on your phone, just pointing the camera and saying, here's what we're doing. Walk out front and see the trucks out there. Yeah, I think that would be a great idea.
Yeah.
I want to talk now about something that I'm trying to get out of.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to need a drink for this one.
What are you doing now? Are we in trouble?
I'm trying to get out of something.
With me?
No, with the extras, with the Legion, with the Bottom of the Glass Nation.
What?
I haven't told them yet. And that's why I think I can pull this off, because no one's counting on it. And Mrs. Forwatton, there's someone at your front door. Go sit on your front porch and turn this off. I do not want to hear Mrs. Four on this.
I don't. Now you piqued her.
I don't want to hear her say a goddamn thing. But I'm trying to get out of this. You guys, I'm drinking right now because I need to find the truth. Tonight, I need to find a lie. I need to find a lie at the bottom of this glass, a lie that will get me out of what's coming. And we haven't told you, and I don't want to announce it, but I have to. Two Bear, help me lie.
Oh, now Two Bear has to jump in.
He'll help me. He'll text my phone with a perfectly good lie. Do you guys remember the cooking shows that we did with Gen X Mom? We had the camera angles. We switched cameras. We were doing stuff, and there was an overhead view of the ingredients of the cookbook. There was talking, and it was a great show. We did 2 of those, 2 baking shows with Gen X Mom. I was drunk one night, so I agreed to this under false pretenses. Let's all start with that. I guess we should hear. Let me pull up the comments. Let me look. I want a thumbs up or a thumbs down on this idea.
Uh-oh.
I believe people love me, and I will get a firm thumbs down on this idea. That's what I'm looking for.
You're looking
you guys,
for a thumbs down?
I'm looking for thumbs down. Don't do it. Thumbs down, thumbs down. This is bad. The cooking show, the baking show with Gen X Mom, yes, thumbs up. The kid wants me to agree to a Mother's Day baking show or cooking show where we set up all the cameras and angles. Gen X Mom runs the switchboard. She's clicking between cameras. Yes. An apron on me, an apron on the kid, and the kid and I try to, for the first time live on TV, we fumble our way through a recipe to make something, bake something, create 1 or 2 things for Gen X Mom live, and see how we do as 2 guys who don't belong in the fucking kitchen at all. She wants to do it live, unrehearsed. Here's your recipe. Like, we don't even know what we're doing till we read it and go, what are we cooking? What are we baking?
I'll set it up for you guys.
And we will set up all the gear, and then she can just push the buttons, and she will have a camera on her and a mic on her where she can comment. But the kid says, we could do this, Dad.
Yeah, he's feeling really
we could bake this. We could make this work. And I'm like, no fucking way can we do this. He goes,
everybody's thumbs up in this.
He goes, Dad, you could drink and we could bake live. And I went, I can drink? I might be interested. Just now.
So I think that's going to be the show, the Saturday Bottom of the Glass Nation show before Mother's Day.
We had a no.
We had a no?
Michael Dart said no. Michael Dart has said no. All in favor of the no? Do I hear another no? I'm not getting another no.
No's.
Michael Dart said no. He's with me on this.
Oh.
He said no. What did Mrs. Four say? I need to know that.
I'm trying to see. I'm looking.
Mrs. Four probably said no. You'll fuck it up and ruin it.
So coming through so much.
Yeah. See, there's no's. There are no's in there.
Michelle M. said drink and bake live, hell to the yes.
No. Well, Michelle's been drinking tonight. Carla Reuter said no. See? There's some no's in here. People, they're smart about this. They really.
Oh, Mrs. Four says, you don't want my opinion.
Bring it, Toots.
Oh,
Do you see how I called her Toots?
yes.
You see how I
You're
called her Toots in there?
asking for it.
I did that with an attitude. I went, bring it, Toots.
Sweet says you do a poll. Do you know how to do a poll? You don't know how to do that.
You know what I do? Hang on.
You do?
Well, I do. Start a poll.
GX Patrick gave $5 going Gen X Mom's post Mother's Day kitchen restoration fund. I'm thinking yes.
Hold on. All right.
The Sun Valley Fox says, if this happens and you make a perfect recipe, I will donate $50.
Hold on. Did it come up? Can anybody
Yes.
see it?
Yes, I can see it.
All right. I'm going to leave it up until the no's have it.
No, you're not. Wow, there go the votes.
All right. Everybody vote right now. We'll give you a few minutes. Be honest here. Do you want to see me, my fat ass with an apron, drinking whiskey and baking in the kitchen? With Gen X Mom hovering over dialing 911 for the fire department. That's all I'm asking.
I'm going to stand by just to make sure that the kitchen doesn't
You're
burn
going to
down.
stand by just to laugh your ass off at us.
I'll have
is what
a
you're
fire
gonna do.
extinguisher in my hand.
All right. I can't tell where we're at. I can't.
So did you hear me? The Sun Valley Fox said if the recipe turns out perfect, he'll donate $50.
Define perfect.
Edible.
If I eat it, it's perfect.
Got to be edible.
Sun Valley Fox just is nudging this along in a bad direction. Sun Valley Fox, he's saying you know what? Sun Valley Fox has something ulterior in mind. He's like, if you make a perfect recipe, I'll donate $50. Also, if you fuck up and burn the kitchen, I'll also donate $50. He wants to see me fuck this up just as bad as he wants it to succeed. Oh my God. All right, so let me get back in here.
He said if you don't die.
I have to live through now you're putting some heavy restrictions. Cabaret member for 12 months, bottom of the glass nation. Good friends help to call with feeling alone even at the job. That is a good strategy. Have friends to call and check in on you. Stephanie O'Nurse, when someone has a bad immune system, we put them on what is called reverse isolation.
Yeah,
All
I
right?
don't recall that being reverse isolation.
No, there was a name for the room. Quincy, new member, welcome to being an extra. Arbot Czar, $50. I don't know what $50 is in Czar money. I could be a millionaire right now. I could be. I don't know. Diane Black, member for 7 months. Legion of X. Love you, family. Ace Maduro. I think I'm a little older than you. Show some respect, young man. Oh, he played the young man card on me. Chris Man Warren, $2. Still trying to figure out the $2 whore. Josh D. Welcome, member for 2 months. Welcome, he's an extra. Barry Dano, $5.50. I'm not old. Dirt is older than me, but not by much.
Mrs. Four gave her opinion.
Wait. Barry Dana gave you $5.50 for your next manicure.
Aw,
That is
thanks,
bullshit, Barry.
That's so
Barry, you're
sweet.
off the list.
Mrs. Four gave $20. She goes, if you want my opinion now, I'll give it. I'm up for any special purpose live streams, and nothing is more special than Mom on Mother's Day, money for her new table.
Okay, so see, you know what? Clearly, Mrs. Fort Watton wants you to do a live stream walking around IKEA looking for a table.
Oh, God.
That is not. She does not want anything to do with me on that at all. It was. I'm here for a special live stream. I'm here for Gen X Mom's table. So we'll do a live stream from IKEA with Gen X Mom picking out a table. Mrs. Four, I'm with you. I'm with you, girl. I'm right there.
You better check your poll.
Hold on. Barry Dano, I'm not old. We got that one. GX Patrick, $5. Gen X Mom post Mother's Day kitchen restoration fund. Drop them. Jen 84 is no. Well, I don't think that's her. That's not what she said her name was in here. Jen 84. Do you see that? Drop them had a guess, but not right. Lionheart 499 sounds like I'm going to be making some more trips to rebuild the kitchen.
Yes, Lionheart.
Lionheart will be out here for a complete remodel. Lionheart would milk that. He's like, I don't have to work for a year. I can make all my money right here in this kitchen.
Yeah, he's going to move to Cali then. Probably not.
Barry Dano-
Mrs. Four said Mom's table is not coming from IKEA.
Wow. You don't know that.
I love her.
I think Gen X Mom's table should be able to assemble with an Allen wrench. That's what I think. Barry Dano, $5.50. Break out the Kiss the Cook apron and the ma'am stove. Yes, I'm with you on that. All right. Now I got through all those. Good God, woman. I'm telling you. And it's deleted. There, I'm all caught up on the sheets. Good
Yay.
God. Ashley is just working my fat ass tonight because I made her upset. I know. All right, let's see what the poll looks like here.
It's a big whopping yes.
Oh my God.
It's way off the chart.
There's that many people that really
161 votes.
unfucking believable.
I think it'll be amazing.
God damn. I mean, I didn't realize that many people want to see me embarrassed. You guys all need therapy. Every one of you. Ending the poll right now. The poll has ended. Yes, I can do a poll. I learned how to do a poll.
Well, congratulations.
My God, I swear.
Good job.
All right. Who else knew? Just the Tiff. I love the way you have the flag draped on the wall tonight. You guys realize, let me switch off screens here.
That's me.
I switched off. No one can see you pointing at yourself. Everything's different. Look. Everything, they can hear you. Tell them everything's different. Tell them
Everything's different. I moved it all around. Everything is like, so nobody even noticed. Who noticed that?
Tiffany, just the Tiff.
Tiff did.
Nobody said a thing about the new stuff behind us tonight. Look, I'm showing it again. Look at that.
I'm the one that draped the flag. Yeah.
The flag was redone. My my boom box from high school is there, which takes 20 batteries. It does.
20?
20 D batteries.
Oh my gosh. That's why we didn't play it.
You can put in 20 new batteries and walk to your car, and by then the batteries are drained. You got to start over.
Oh my gosh.
Carla Reuter, wear Speedos and an apron if she makes you. I promise you that is a sight nobody wants to see. No, wait, if you're talking about me, she can wear one and we'd get huge ratings. Me, not so much. I think the Sun Valley Fox would pay me $100 to not wear a Speedo live. Ron Knight, $5. Let's go back and put Gen X Mom Camp.
Leslie Mathis?
Yeah.
Jennifer V. That's
Leslie Mathis got it right. Jennifer V.
I just saw it.
Jennifer V is the $2 whore.
Leslie Mathis, you need to email me, genxmom@genxtalks.com, so I can send you a t-shirt. Leslie Mathis, genxmom@genxtalks.com. Email me.
Give her one of the best bar ever ones, because that's going to be a rare one soon.
Okay, that's cool. I can do that.
Ron
She just
Knight?
has to send me an email.
Ron Knight for Gen X Mom to spritz her favorite perfume on my shirt order. You know, for $5, she'll do that. She'll go to her good collection of perfume and put it all.
What perfume?
I've bought you perfume.
I've been out for so long, I don't have any.
Wow, you're putting all this out there on the street, making me look bad.
Well, you put your shit out on the street, so.
But I don't.
I'm putting mine on the street. I have no perfume. None. Sorry, people.
And that's because her natural scent is so intoxicating, I don't ever require it to be smothered and covered up by some false god pretenses.
Oh, brother. That was a bunch of shit.
That was
diarrhea of the mouth right there.
That was golden. There are women right now slapping the guy next to them going, how come you don't talk like that? That's how good that was. You know, you don't appreciate a good lie anymore. That's the problem.
Yeah, because I've heard them all. I've heard them all.
Oh, Brady Schroeder, $5. IKEA Swedish for enjoy putting this, and it's blocked. I can't read it because Ashley is taking care of her children, her husband, and her job. And I can't read it, Ashley. Brady Schroeder, $5. IKEA Swedish for enjoy putting this. I'm guessing it says
enjoy putting this together because you'll want to drink for the next week.
Oh, look how she's doing this. She's erasing it.
That's
Ashley,
okay. I already read it.
Ashley, that's very fucking inventive. It really is. That was great. But are you that bad at your job? Ashley, we got to talk. We do.
I think Jennifer V is in. She is here.
Where has she been? She's not been in here talking.
No, she just got here, I think. She just posted a comment. That's
Jennifer
why.
V, everyone has been trying to figure out if you're the $2 whore or not. We've shown a regular picture of you on screen. They've been dropping in the jar. Nobody figured it out. Who got it? It was Leslie, right?
Yes, Leslie.
Leslie did. Longtime supporter of the program. Mike Rothy, pick a table online and then put an ad on social media for woodworkers to build it. It will support the community and be made out of real wood. There's a couple of guys that have been friends of the program for a long time, but the tables they make are so incredible. they're worth like $10,000. They're not your run of the mill stuff. It's not even stuff you could put on a TikTok or a Facebook reel or a YouTube short. They're that high quality. You couldn't even fit how they put it in 60 seconds. Lionheart, I got lipstick on my shot glass. Did you do that? Did you do that for Lionheart when you sent his shot?
No.
Did you put lipstick on his shot glass?
No.
You're fucking lying.
No.
I have no clear recollection of that, Senator.
Exactly.
Tim Mitchell, $19.99, $20 for Gen X mom to get some perfume. Don't start buying. No, I'm perfectly capable of buying my wife perfume. Tim.
But he hasn't.
You started.
But he hasn't.
Wow. I'm getting dicked every chance you guys get. Joanne Palmer, $5 for the perfume fund. Now there's another person. There is no perfume fund. She's fine. She doesn't need perfume.
Oh, listen to him. He's deciding if I'm fine or not.
You're fine. You're absolutely okay. There's nothing wrong with you. Stop it. All right, you're off camera. I'm going back to what I want to say now.
Okay, then go.
Damn it. All right.
Hey, Data Secure goes, what did we do before Gen X Talks?
I can't remember that far back.
It's been a while.
All right. This is the new podcast sticker, whatever you fucking call it. That is really one of her, that is her bunny. What's your bunny's name?
Peanut.
Peanut. That is her bunny, Peanut, along with some of her baby chicks she just got. And it fits with the podcast. Moderators throw up the podcast. Like, if you guys haven't listened to the podcast, I can't believe. Now, I'm not going to belittle our listeners, Jules. I'm not going to belittle the listeners of the podcast and say, why are they listening? Because when we have no continuity in a story, you guys email, you didn't finish the story about the kid. You didn't tell us about the hawk. You didn't tell us about the warrant for his arrest. You didn't. If we forget something, you guys let us know. Whoa. I'm sorry. So now we make a list of what we talk about to make sure that we catch everybody up. I don't know how many of you guys remember the movie Doc Holliday?
There was a movie, Doc Holliday?
Oh, shit. Hold on.
Oh, yeah. Messed it up.
I did. Hold on.
Unbelievable.
Hold on. It was, God damn it. Not Doc. What was that movie with Michael J. Fox where he was the doctor stuck in the small town?
Doc Hollywood.
Doc Hollywood.
You're welcome.
That's what good pull. Nice
You're welcome.
pull.
You're
okay.
welcome.
So one of the scenes in there was after he's been there in that small town, he starts reading the mail to a couple that can't read, and he's talking about it with Aunt Jenny and all this stuff, and he becomes invested in the paper letters that come in the mail, and he reads them every week, and he gets involved. He wants to know what's going on too. There's a lot of you that follow along with the daily lives of the shit, the stuff we're doing right now, but without any instruction from you folks.
Yeah.
We just rant and go on. Sometimes it's about stuff going on in the government and the world. A lot of times about our kids, our animals. It's literally what's going on in our household, amplified by the fact that I'm wonderful and she nags. That is the premise of the entire program. I'm wonderful.
What?
She nags. That's true.
No.
What do you mean, no?
No, you're wrong.
You bitch at me more than any 10 women I've ever known in my goddamn life. You can steal that if you want to. Men, you can use that. I gave you that one for free. Husbands get that one for free. They're writing that. You nag more than any 10 women I've ever known. They're writing that shit down.
Ace Jumpman just gifted 5 memberships. They are going to Tom Kowalski, Leslie Mathis, Joseph Smith, James Balin, and Iowa Spartan.
Tough names.
563. Yeah, they were going really fast. So
Josh D. I'm a carpenter and I do woodworking in my garage in my free time. I'm all right, but there's some really talented woodworkers out there. Yes, there is. Sweets, $27.99. I am with Tim for Gen X Mom's perfume. I'm obsessed with the Versace Bright Crystal.
I want to smell that.
You know, do you?
Yeah, why not?
You know, up until this very moment, Sweets and I were building an amazing connection. Yeah. as much of a connection as you can build online.
Oh, here we go.
So, you're already tearing it down. I haven't even said anything yet. I felt like, Sweets, I really thought you and I had something going there. Now, I really felt we had a connection. I thought, I'm getting my wife off my camera while I'm saying it. Sweets. Start over. Sweets. Up until that moment, I really thought we had something going. I thought we meant something to each other. We'd been building this relationship for weeks now. And in one fell swoop, Sweets, you threw it all away. You threw away this. Now I can turn this down, but I can't turn it off. But I'm going to try. I'm going to turn it down to 1.1. Because you don't deserve any more than that, Sweets. This voice right here, I'm going to bring it up and bring it a little squeaky because you don't deserve that Wolfman Jack low-tone voice. Now, for those of you that are lost on the topic of Wolfman Jack, I'm not stopping. If you don't know who Wolfman Jack was, please exit the live stream to your left, go figure it out, and come back later. I'm in the middle of a story. All right. Sweets, you just gave money to the wrong team. You backed the wrong horse. As Mrs. Forwatton has done over and over again. You should have been batting for the home team, but no. All of a sudden, there's a perfume fund, thanks to Tim. And all of a sudden, people are donating to the perfume fund. Well, Sweets, you just set our relationship back hours.
Wow.
Well, hours.
Wow.
All right, you're back.
I'm back. Are you going to read some more sheets?
Not till I drink. I got to put up with Sweets now.
Oh, you'll like Mrs. Four. She gave $20, said, Mom, can you make my new t-shirt smell like 1985, please? Money for the perfume fund.
I can do that.
She asked me.
No, but
she
why
said,
would
Mom.
She ask me. I could do that.
She said, Mom. She's
No.
asking me to do that.
Okay, don't touch my stuff. I can do that for Mrs. Four.
I can touch your stuff.
Do you realize that I can get back in her good graces right now if you just let me do this? Do you understand that? I'll take care of it. Mrs. Four, you're in good hands.
With you? Okay.
Oh, yes, with me.
Unbelievable.
Boss B, $10. I watch and listen. I've never added my 2 cents. A few weeks ago, I was gifted a membership from someone, and I'd like to say thank you. Not to
nice.
Us.
To somebody.
To somebody that did that. I'm telling you that the Bottom of the Glass Nation, which is what you're watching right now, you're just watching my wife and I, but we are part of the Bottom of the Glass Nation. We are not the Bottom of the Glass Nation, but they are the most generous, kind, gifted, and talented group you'll ever find anywhere on the internet, anywhere on this planet. I promise you that.
Hey, the Sun Valley Fox has a message for Mrs. Four.
If this isn't that like the one we didn't deliver that time. You remember when he said, hey, give her my phone number, and we didn't say that?
It says Mrs. Four would brute work. He's going way back.
No.
Brute.
That shows how old this guy is. He thinks that 1985 was brute. You know what else the Sun Valley Fox probably had in 1985? He was probably clinging to Old Spice going, ooh, Old Spice, there's some good shit. I got me some Old Spice. Ooh, yeah. No, brute, no Old Spice, no brute. By the time 1985 came around, Brute and Old Spice and maybe even Irish Spring was the shit you got from Macy's for $4.99 or for free when you bought some other items over there. They'd give you some of that gift set for free.
Mrs. Four said she loves Brute.
How could she love Brute? You cannot. Oh my God.
Hey, speaking of Old Spice, you want a little trivia on Old Spice?
I want to stop this relationship between the Sun Valley Fox and Mrs. Four. He's stealing my chick, man.
So the Old Spice guy, do you remember the little Old Spice guy, the actor or the commercial guy, good-looking guy?
Well, I wouldn't say he's good-looking. I can't pass that judgment, but
you know whose dad that is?
No.
Matthew Perry from Friends.
No.
That's his dad. The Old Spice guy was Matthew Perry from Friends' dad.
And only a chick would know that kind of information. If I ever come forward with some interesting fact like that, you have permission to shoot me.
That's pretty awesome, don't you think?
Oh, yeah.
Something
I'm living
you didn't
large.
know. Okay.
Nail lover, I drank lonely before the best bar ever.
Oh,
But she's here now.
yeah.
She's been around for a long time. Big part of the program, Nail Lover. Mrs. Forwatton, Mom, can you make a T-shirt smell like 1905? Matt, do that again. Sweets, $27.99. Don't hate me, General. I love you. No, now she's giving me money for the whiskey fund. Do you see what happened there? That is Sweets stepping on her dick and trying to fix it. We'll talk later. You know what? Somebody put Sweets in the woodshed right now. That's what I want to see. I want confirmation that somebody put Sweets in the fucking woodshed because she deserves to go there.
Okay, I'm watching.
I want to know that it happened. Somebody go do it.
You're really upset. She's laughing.
Soldiers, attack.
Oh, Mrs. Big Rig did it. She's working the sheets, but she was right on that.
When women work the sheets, they get very protective. Like, fuck it, she's gone.
Whoa, Lionheart did it too.
What was funny is when Allie from Boston was a moderator and she'd work the sheets, she'd go after the women in here like, boom, you're gone, you're gone, you're gone. It's a character trait.
Tomash goes, woodshed, run! Tomash is like going, no.
Tomash doesn't want to go to the woodshed. No, not me, not me, not me. Kyle Johnson, $20. I used to do woodworking to control my depression until I became an over-the-road truck driver where I'm stuck in a truck for months at a time with no time for my hobby. Do you ever listen to the Gen X Talks podcast? Pass your time. There's like 100 episodes, man. We got you covered for at least a couple of days.
A couple of days.
That's how long it would take him to go through all that shit. Mike Rother, as a Gen Xer, I still remember Mike Rothy, as a Gen Xer, I still remember the perfume my high school sweetheart wore. It was in a white bottle shaped like an exclamation point.
Yes. That was what it called. Exclamation. I think that's what it was called.
I don't know if you're going to get up and beat me over the head or you don't give a shit.
Oh, okay. Let's go there.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bring it. This could get ugly, guys. On live.
Oh, I'm drunk. I'm completely fucked up right now.
Okay, go.
As soon as Mike said that, I remembered a girl that I thought I was very much in love with.
Like you do.
Like I do. And the shampoo she used had a distinct smell, and to this day, if I were to smell it, it would fuck with my head a little bit.
So it was me.
It was.
It was me.
It was not you. It was. She looked like you, but you're prettier.
Oh,
you're a prettier version of her.
Good.
White Rain.
White Rain.
Rain shampoo. I don't even know if they make it.
Oh, who made that?
But if somebody sent me some White Rain shampoo, it would change everything. I'd be a fucked up individual. I'd be a confused motherfucker.
Who made that? I'm
White
trying to
Rain. It is a distinctive smell, and she used it. And to this day, I haven't thought about seeing her, whatever, in 30 years, 40 years, 35 years. But that one thing stuck with me.
E. Roscoe's, the dollar store, made it. Dollar stores didn't exist back then.
Don't call my love of my life at that early age a dollar store girl. Don't say that.
William Billingsley says El Cheapo shampoo.
Wow. Is that really what it was? Did you use it? Well, we were both poor, so maybe.
King Wisenoak says, I think they still make White Rain. Yeah, but I don't know what... I don't know who makes that.
Ace Maduro, General, after the 10 women comment, remember no one else in the house. Better sleep with one eye open tonight. Now, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. You got to remember that I've gotten to a point in my relationship when she worships me. Right, honey? Come on, just tell you're making me look bad in front of my friends. Tell them you worship me.
Oh, Suave. White Rain Suave?
You're
I was going to say...
skipping right over it.
I am.
Two Bear, Drakkar Noir is men's fragrance by Guy Laroche, created by perfume Pierre Wargnet. The fragrance was introduced in 1982 and is manufactured under license from the L'Oreal Group. Two Bear, what the fuck, man? do you Oh boy, I almost said some very sexist things right there.
You held that back?
I did. I almost fucked up.
Wow, I'm impressed.
Do you wear an apron in the kitchen when you? How do you have these statistics about no guy should know that shit?
That's your thing.
Dracar Noir is men's fragrance by Galia Roche, controlled by Fernbear Pierre Wagner. The fragrance is introduced in 1982. Two Bear, what the fuck, man? No guy should know that kind of shit. Knock that shit off, or you're gonna have to pull your pantyhose up the next time we talk. All right? I'm just saying. Good God, why would he say that shit? Honey Flakes Aramis cologne will make you smell like a cowboy. Now, Aramis, no. Okay, trivia for you guys. Generation X, help me out because I'm fucked up. Gen X mom's not going to know this, but you guys might. There was a super popular men's cologne in the late 80s, and it was in the scene of Lethal Weapon. They focused on it, and a bullet went through, boom, and shot it. And it was a very powerful. I didn't like the way it smelled, but every woman did. And they showed, you remember when his trailer was getting all shot to shit? And it showed all these scenes of it blowing up, and they click to this bottle of this cologne, and they shoot a bullet through it and move on. But that represented that Mel Gibson's character in Lethal Weapon wore that shit. What was it? Oh, you guys got to tell me now.
Aspen?
No, it was not Aspen. I'll know. I will know the minute you guys tell me what that is. I'll know. It stuck with me.
Victoria's Secret Pink?
No. Why would Mel Gibson's No, Martin Riggs.
Hero?
Yes.
Chris Starr.
No.
Hero.
Yeah, Hero.
Chris Starr.
It was Hero.
Hero.
God damn.
That's who said it.
Tori Randolph, General, here comes another 3-part apology for Gen X Mom. Get ready to buy that big bottle.
Ananice.
What is that? What's Ananice?
I used to have that. Somebody asked me what I wore in high school, and I was trying to remember. It's in a pretty white bottle with flowers, right? I'm pretty sure I had that. I think that was like...
Do you want to know why I don't know what she wore in high school? She didn't like me. No. We were not high school sweethearts. She used to date football players in high school. She did not like me. Her parents did not like me. It was not a match made in heaven. No, not even a little bit. In fact, your dad never liked me until the day he died. He was flipping me off. Sweets, $6.99, longest 5 minutes ever. Aww. That big rig hit me hard. I feel like I've been spanked and put in a corner. Sweets, you mess with the bull, you get the horn, sweetheart. You do. You cut me deep there, Sweets. You cut me deep. As if I have emotions that can be cut deep. All right. Signing off the camera for Gen X Mom. Let's go back to the shit I want to talk about. Now, her microphone still works. She can chime in. Boom, 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 boom.
Mrs. Forrest said, but Bima loved you.
She did. Yeah, Bima, my mother-in-law, absolutely loved me. Absolutely. We got along. My mother-in-law and I, you guys know that she passed away. It's April.
Almost a year. April.
It'll be a year.
14th, I think.
I never thought I would have a relationship with a mother-in-law as close as I did with her. She absolutely was brilliant. Advice from her life. And she did not have a perfect marriage, and she made it work. And she had ups and downs and struggles all the way from when she was a child, all the way till the moment she died. And when I would talk about something, she could set me on the right course with one sentence. She didn't overtalk an issue. She'd listen to me say some stuff and say, I called her Beema because she drank Jim Beam. It's the truth. And we spent a lot of time alone together. I was down doing some leasing stuff down where she lived, and I'd stop by with some lunch and bring her lunch, and we'd hang out. And I'd say, yeah, is this. And she'd always ask about the kids, about my wife, and about me and stuff. And I'd say, yeah, I'm struggling with this. I got a little confusion here. Whether it's about my wife or my kids or the job I was doing, she had a way of saying one sentence or two and cutting right. She was right, cutting right to the core. No bullshit. What you don't understand is this. No, she was right. Amazing. I miss those times with her. I know I don't miss her as much as her children. Sun Valley Fox, my wife. I get it. I'm not trying to take that place, but for my part, I miss her very much. And the advice that she gave. She did love me. She told me so. I loved her back. Never thought I'd feel that way about a mother-in-law. And I miss those times. I know it's selfish of me. I know it's selfish of me to miss that she's better off she's gone. And here I am being selfish. I wish you were still living in pain and suffering so I could have you around. Totally selfish of me. But I think I'd do it just because she was valuable to me. She was so important. Good stuff there. Yeah, Mrs. Four, you're not wrong on that. All right. Where was it? How does Mrs. Four pull that kind of shit with me?
I don't know.
Unbelievable.
The Sun Valley Fox wrote she was an amazing woman, love her every day, and then he also wrote she loved everyone.
No, she just loved me.
Okay.
I was special. She didn't love everyone. I was important. Don't diminish my moment. All right. So there was some stuff in here, and where was it? I had things to say. And all right, we're there. Okay, we don't have as much of this going on, but on YouTube, pay attention. If you guys see something from Write Me on Telegram, we love you, we're giving you a prize, it's not us. The only reason you guys might not see this on YouTube in the comment section is because Two Bear has blown through these things. He'll spend hours cleaning this shit out. These are scams. They're not us. We try to get on front of them as much as we can. Two Bear is a champion of that. Don't fall for this. Don't contact them thinking you won a prize. We don't give a shit about you, and we're not giving you prizes. Okay, that's not exactly how I feel, but I'm trying to make a point here. Oh, my God. If you guys want to be part of a limited edition thing, go look online for the $2 horse shirts. They're getting pulled off soon. $2 horse shirts are available. There was more stuff. If you guys don't get notified about the live stream, join Patreon. The guys can put up, the staff can put up the Patreon link. It's $1. But you'll never miss anything we're doing, and you will see the behind-the-scenes stuff. It's $1. $12 a year. Come on. Better than Hulu, better than Disney Plus. I promise you. All right. I'm going to put something up here. I want to see in the now, Jules, can you read the comment section?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to put up something here. I couldn't believe I put this up on Patreon like 3 months ago. 4 people knew what it was. 4 people knew what this object was. Now, I don't know if it's going to loop and play again and again, or if it plays one time. It's a quick video. Tell me if you know what this is. I can't believe how many people did not know what this item was. Do you guys know what this item is?
I don't see anything.
Well, it's on the screen. I can see it.
I'm not seeing it. Oh, I just came. Oh.
What is this item? Does anybody know what this is? I know what it is. I can't believe nobody else knew what the fuck this thing was.
Sun Valley Fox is going to know what that is.
Sun Valley Fox is going to know.
Oh, wow. There's a lot of people. Tap handle.
Yeah.
Lots of people. Beer tap.
That's how many. I put that up on Patreon, and there was like 65 people. I don't know what the fuck that is. What are you holding in your hand? How could you guys not know what that is? And that is an old original one from the early 60s. I looked it up. That's a badass one.
Oh, he just said, the Sun Valley Fox goes, that's my tap handle.
Sun Valley Fox goes, I know what it is. It's mine, motherfucker.
Tell him where it came from.
That is the Sun Valley Foxes. That is from my father-in-law, who hated me. That is off of his private beer tap from his private keg collection in his private bar. That's his. When he passed away, I fucking took that thing. That's mine now. It's just true. But that's exactly the Sun.
Going in the best bar ever.
It is going into the best bar ever.
Where is it? We should put that on display.
I've got that in the garage tucked away. Well, you can put it on display here, but it also going outside when we do our keg and tap and stuff. That's the handle.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna make that work for us. I am.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right. There was more stuff in here. I thought this was funny. Criminal caught after cutting off 37 man buns in one day claims he was doing the Lord's work. Now, I have to agree. If you're cutting off man buns, you're doing the Lord's work. Now I know it's illegal and it's wrong and it's characterizing. I'm fucking around with you. If you don't like it, tough shit. That's funny. Oh my God. All right. Dum. So I see it's Reno, there's a kid, and Bernie Sanders. Oh, you know what this fucking guy did?
No, what?
This guy's Bernie Sanders. He put on a seminar. He rented an auditorium. Actually, it was donated to him, this auditorium at a college. And he did a seminar, which the place holds like 2,000 people. He charged $100 a ticket to get in. He sold his book he had it out on tables. He sold his book for $37 a book. And his lecture was on how capitalism sucks. Anybody with me on that, or do I really have to explain it? I'm not going there again. I'm telling you, $100 a ticket, $37 a book, and the lecture that people showed up for was capitalism is terrible. Capitalism sucks. Am I the only one who am I processing this wrong? True story. Go look it up. It happened. Fucking guys, I tell you. Swear to Christ Almighty. Hey, next movie night is Untouchables. Come watch the movie with us. It's a lot of fun. One of my favorite movies, came out in 1987, has some of the greatest actors of all time and a great story. It really is a great story. We watch it in Discord. Go to Discord. It's free. We all hang out. We watch movies Monday night. Once a week, we get together. Sometimes there's 5 people. Sometimes there's 50. It doesn't matter. We're watching the movie together. There's no talking. No cameras. No. But there's comments. We can say shit. We bounce stuff off each other, but it's a lot of fun. Don't forget to do that. It's a good thing.
It's a good thing.
It's a good thing. We are now on Rumble. Somebody put up Low Torque's home address. So I'm sorry, did I say that? Not his home address, his email address. We are moving over to Rumble some stuff. Now listen, everybody who's on right now, go join Rumble. Only for one thing. I learned from Steven Crowder, who is a great guy. You guys all know Louder with Crowder. Awesome guy. That you can do a YouTube live stream and then, okay, everybody, we're going over to Rumble. You can move over there and say all the shit that won't get you banned. Are you listening? If you think this is obnoxious, wait till I can say all the shit I really want to say and not get banned. Rumble allows that. All you got to do is be part of Rumble. Now, you won't know when we're going on Rumble, so you need to join Patreon, the link we gave you before. You see how this all ties together? And then we can say, hey, we're all going to Rumble, and the live stream, we're all going to Rumble. Then we can all go to Rumble, and we'll pick up the live stream, and I can become unfiltered.
Does it cost to be on Rumble?
Does not cost a cent. Does not cost anything. All you got to do is sign up. Just like YouTube, just like Facebook, you can just roll in there and do your thing. But when we go there, we can really have some raw conversations that you can't have anywhere else.
What's the Rumble account? Is it just Gen X
Well,
Talks?
I'm hoping you guys put up the link. We just did the Linktree. It's now added to Linktree, which has all of our stuff. You guys should put up Linktree because the people in it, the Linktree is a deal. But Rumble has a direct thing for Gen X Talks. It's in there. If you get lost, if you get confused, Low Torque, Lotorc, LOTORC at genxtalks.com, LOTORC. He is the Rumble magistrate. He is the Rumble magistrate. You get lost, you get confused. Am I in the right place? Am I not in the right place? Just email Lotorc. He's the guy. He'll get you squared away in a heartbeat. Good guy. All right, where was I? Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I was talking about Crowder. That's Steven Crowder. That's the guy who has told me, get my ass over to Rumble and do these. So I'm doing it. I am, if nothing else, I am obedient. All right. Going back to Gen X mom. Look at lovely Gen X mom. Oh, yeah, you got caught. You got caught. Put your phone down.
No, I was putting it back on the thing anyways. But yeah, I was like, oh, crap. I was checking PayPal and stuff. And
all right, let me go through real quick. Through the sheets, we have lovely Mrs. Big Rig between the sheets, which is where I love my women between the sheets. Mike Turner, no whiskey. No, dude, look, Mike, man, look, I'm drinking right here. I'm drinking pregame. I'm drinking during the game.
he's been drinking.
I'm 3 sheets to the wind as we speak. Thanks to Wooford Heights and Two Bear.
That's not Wolford Heights.
What is it?
Wolford Reserve.
Wooford Reserve?
Is it Wolford?
You said Wooford.
Wolford?
Woodford.
Woodford. I don't know. Oh my goodness. How many have you had already?
You're supposed to keep talking when I drink.
I know, I'm reading and
I'm like on 13. 13 shots.
Okay.
I know. There's no Amherst.
Can you go live on Rumble?
Yes. That was the whole conversation, that we go from here live to there live.
I know.
Were you not listening to the
I'm
program?
sorry. Can you subscribe on Rumble?
I don't know. Go talk to Low Torque. I guess. Did you not hear anything your husband was saying?
No.
How much amorous activity do you guys think I'm going to get after 13 shots of whiskey? I saw what you did. I saw the face you made. Oh, yeah. Gen X Mom has a nickname for that, and it's not appropriate at all. Would not come out of a good Catholic girl's mouth. John Boy, hi from Southern Indiana, new subscriber. And Gen Xer, you guys rock. John Boy, thank you very much. Mike Turner, I am drinking whiskey. Trevor Thomas, member for 11 months, bottom of the Glass Nation. World War III is just around the corner. Where are we landing, boy? Well, let's start.
Where you landed?
Let's start the second half of this program. We're always on the verge of World War III. You guys, you got to remember, Trevor Thomas, I don't know how old you are, but everybody in here is Generation X. We lived on the brink of Cold War our entire lives. The Russians were always a breath away from bombing us, okay? We're always living under the threat of Cold War. So if you come in here, World War III is just around the corner, I got to tell you that doesn't bother me a whole lot. Every day of my childhood, I lived like, well, this is the last day. The Russians may attack tomorrow. I saw Hunt for Red October. I know the shit they've got.
And we were told to get under our desk, like that's going to save us.
Yeah, you know what was really great about Generation X? The desks that we used.
Oh, man.
They protected you from everything. If I was smart, I'd have desks for everyone in my family just sitting here in my living room. There's a fire, get under your desk. There's an earthquake, get under your desk. There's a mudslide, get under your desk. The Russians are attacking, get under your desk. Those fucking desks, I don't know who made them. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They'll even survive a nuclear blast.
Apparently so.
The desk will, you won't. But,
That's like when they tell you, when there's an earthquake, run and get in a doorway. Why? When the earthquake's over, do you see hundreds of demolished houses? And as you go down the street, there's just doorway. Is that all that's left? Is just doorways and you stand in it, you're okay? The fuck are you guys talking about?
Oh, my gosh.
Listen, I want to be clear about that. We lived under the threat of World War III our entire lives. We were brought up that way. Now, people like Mrs. Forwatton and the Sun Valley Fox, they had it a little bit different. They were always under the threat of the German Kaiser and World War I. That was a thing. They were teenagers in 1919. They had to watch out for the Kaiser Wilhelm and his Hindenburg balloons. A little similar to what we went through.
Wow, you're going way back.
I don't want to discount them. Well, I didn't want to say.
You're going to get in trouble with this form.
I didn't want to say they were Civil War fighting for the South, did I? Oh, that was good though. Come on, man. I did that. I'm drunk and I did that seamlessly, baby. Yeah. So, Trevor, you can talk about World War III, but to Generation X, we just shrug our shoulders and go, "Fuck it. If it happens, it happens." Ross.
Mrs. Ford said Hitler scared her.
Yeah. Well, she knew him.
personally.
She knew him personally. I think she started out as a seamstress and then headed across the Atlantic. It was bad. When she saw that he was doing some bad shit, she left. I'm not saying they were friends, but she, when she said she scared him, yeah, she knew the guy. E. Ross, I love how happy he is in the mugshot. Who?
Must have been Bernie Sanders. No, that guy with the...
What guy?
That cut off the man buns.
Oh, yeah. He cut off the man buns and he was just smiling away like, fucking got 37 of them.
Yeah. He's the guy that knew his punishment was going to be, and he's like, yeah, I'm still going to do it.
He did that going, I got 37. You take it from here. Get the next.
Yeah.
Six Gun Sal. Remember, for 2 months, Bottom of Glass Nation, just dropping in to say hi. 6 Gun Sal had been around for a little bit. He posts some stuff. I dig that person. I just say it person because I think it's a girl. I think 6 Gun Sal's a girl. B42 T-Mac, my first Gen X Talks YouTube live feed. I am enjoying this. Keep up the awesome work, General. Glad to know someone else thinks like I do in this fucked up world. B422 T-Mac. I'm with you, baby. We're on the same page. Quincy, $10. This is the famous Budweiser beer. We know of no brand produced by any other brewer, which cost so much to brew and age. Can you finish it, General? Oh, that was the commercial. He's testing me on the handle. It said, we know of no other brand produced by any other brewer, which cost so much to brew and age. What was the rest of that commercial?
I don't know.
Oh, the Sun Valley Fox will know.
I don't know.
I'm drawing a blank because I'm 3 sheets to the wind. Quincy, I should know that, and I don't. My man. Doug Santinello, anyone attended had to be a $1.99. Had to be a what?
That was Bernie Sanders' thing.
Oh, yeah. E. Ross, $1.90. Hey, gentlemen, do you use White Rain in your beard? Oh, E. Ross, hang on a second. I got something in my eye. E. Ross, right there. I think I'm good. Nope, still something more right there. Yeah, I'm good.
Sun Valley Fox said Beechwood Brood for the Budweiser.
I don't know. That was a commercial. They had a phrase in there, and I don't know.
He said Beechwood Brood.
Mrs. Fort Watton, Dad, give Mom a heads up before you drink. Oh, she can't see me from sitting right there and see that I'm drinking and start talking. I have to give her a heads up. Honey, I'm about to drink. Can you think of something clever to say while I drink? All right, let's try that, Mrs. Ford. Let's see if you're thinking, now, sweetheart, I'm going to drink, and I want you to say something poetic, prophetic, and relevant. Now, I'm going to drink, and you have to say something that draws the entire community together during the 8 seconds it takes me to drink and chase this with Coca-Cola. All right?
Okay.
Don't fuck this up, because Mrs. Fort Watton said if I give you a heads up, we're good. All right?
Yes, I'm reading all the messages, comments.
Yeah, that's good.
crazy.
Now, ready?
Laura says hydrate.
No, you can't read a comment. You have to have an original thought.
I haven't had an original thought since 1973.
Don't steal my fucking lines. God damn it. All right.
If he can use it, I can use it. So there you go.
Gen X Mom, here you go.
I'm waiting for you to shoot it. Let's go.
I'm going to
Come
shoot
on.
it.
Stop talking about it.
I'm not putting
Did
it
you
on.
just shoot that back? Come on. Let's go. Get with it.
Wow. You're going hardcore on me right now.
Oh, my gosh. Keep going. Let's go. Chug, 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 chug. Wow. Unbelievable. Good boy.
That's
Sit.
it. Good boy, sit.
So, 6 Gun Sal, if I got to tell your old, dirty, dusty bread general that I'm a guy, I'm going to lose it. It's the 3rd time.
Well, to be fair, I've been drunk the first 2 times. Samuel Perkins, $10. I'm ahead of you now, Journal. I'm on 15. Fuck that. I just took 2 more. We're tied, Samuel. Brandon Mitchell, $5. Why is Gen X Mom in the attic? Remember, he started the show with money for 8-bit. He said he'd be back.
Yeah.
Have you
Brandon, I was in the basement like a couple weeks ago. Now I'm in the attic.
I'm trying to think of a cool movie where they put someone in an attic. The only thing that comes to mind was that story of that book you read.
Oh, the Handsmaid?
Yeah,
That one I told you
where
about?
they locked the girl in the attic. Remember
Yeah.
that?
Somebody wrote Flowers in the Attic. That was another book like a long time ago.
John says it's all those layers of lead paint, General. There you go. I'm with you on that. Tiki Ninja, I thought Gen X mom was in the woodshed at first. Didn't think of the attic. Yeah, you could have. No, wait. To be fair, if I would have said you're in the woodshed, there's 35 guys that would have gone, I'm an asshole, put me in the woodshed. They'd all want to go there. Lion would have kept them all out, and then he would have put himself in the woodshed. I don't know why Lionheart has an affinity for you. I don't get it at all.
Have you seen me? Look.
Okay, now you're
I
really...
can turn this up. I can't turn it up?
No,
I forgot.
You can't turn it down. It's
but I can turn it up. No.
No, it's...
How does it go?
It goes, you can turn this down, but you can't turn it off.
Oh, turn it off.
Go
Sorry.
ahead, try it. Go ahead.
Wait.
I can turn this down, but I can't turn it off. Okay, go.
I can turn this down, but I can't turn it off.
That's why Lionheart loves you.
Okay.
I knew that. GX Patrick, age not important here. Gen X is state of mind, common sense, personal responsibility. Out of respect for GX Patrick, who's been a part of the program and a big supporter for a long time, every one of you that is not legally part of Gen X Talks and Gen X, Generation X, if you feel Gen X, if you act Gen X, if you talk Gen X, pick up all your gear, walk across that imaginary line. We welcome you. We don't care what age you are on this planet. If you think like us, you're in. All we're asking for is some common sense, common decency, respect. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Holding the door open for people. That's this generation. Guaranteed.
Hey,
all right.
Quintesson, for $10, our exclusive Beechwood aging produces a taste, a smoothness, and a drinkability you will find in no other beer at any price.
That's the end of it.
Thanks for the great time tonight, ex-dad, ex-mom, and chat.
He's right. Terry Crow, those desks were made in the USA. I guarantee that. Yes, they were.
Quintesson gifted 5 Gen X Talks memberships.
Who got them?
Data Secure, E. Ross, Todd Seaman, and Janet Dudding. And Devin SS.
You said Dudding. You lectured me that it was Duding, and you said Dudding for Janet. You have beat me up for 6 months on Janet, telling me it's Duding. How do you mess that up now?
It's Dudding. I say Dudding.
What do I say?
You say Duding.
No, I don't know.
You are full of shit.
All right, listen, you guys, it's a couple hours in. I got to go. I know there's more comments. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm trying to read everything, but I got to go. I got to get out of here.
Are we done?
We're done. I think
That's it?
It went. We're over 2 hours, sweetheart.
I can't even tell you how many T-shirts have been ordered. I am going to be making T-shirts for a while.
Well, listen. Put up the link. Put up the deal one more time. This is it for the T-shirts. It's going to stay up for a moment. A little bit after the live stream. I may let it go till tomorrow. I don't know if I can find those. Let me look real quick.
Sun Valley Fox said to everybody in chat, hope to see everyone in Reno in 2 weeks.
Sun Valley Fox will be there. Yeah, we're going to have
to meet my brother.
Dr. McDreamy is going to be there too. You're going to miss some stuff if you don't show up in Reno on April 1st. Try to get there. Now, this shirt that I'm showing you right now, I may let it go till tomorrow about noon, maybe on the website. If you were part of this live stream, if you were part of this event, if you were part of what's going on, we're not doing it for money. If we were doing it for money, we would promote it every day and leave it up. No. This is for nostalgia. This is for being part of something quick, small, short, and different. If we ever do another Best Bar ever, it's going to be some different shirt that has nothing, and you guys will have the original. We'll even write Best Bar #2, Best Bar second print, something so outrageous that no one will want to buy it because the clean version is right here. That's it. This is it. This is the one that I wanted to tell you guys about. Josh Maddox. He's on staff here. We are privileged enough to have Josh as part of our staff. He invented and coined Best Bar Ever, and you guys use it as we're coming into the live stream. So many of you go tits up, tits up, tits up because Gen X mom and I go, that's like good luck, break a leg. We say tits up because of the marvelous Mrs. Maisel. We both watch that. We love it. It's always tits up. We do it to each other on the staff thread. Gen X mom, myself, Lionheart, Two Bear, Ashley, everybody says tits up. When we close, it's best bar ever. You guys can use it. We use it. We got it from Josh. It's a thing now. We got 2 years into this. How could you not have a best bar ever t-shirt? No, I told her to make me one. I want to wear one. I want to wear one out with the Gen X talks in the back and the best bar. I will wear one. It's that fucking cool to me. But it's just when people watch this live stream replay, they're going to go looking, can't find it. And we'll get thousands of replays on this where people look at this later and go, well, I was working. I couldn't be part of it. I missed it. And they're going to try to get this. They're not going to get it. I went to them. We'll get emails just like it. You want to know something that I'm going to tell you guys? Maybe most of you won't know this. If any of you were around last summer, you will. I'm going to tell you something. There is a special mug. Last year I bought 50, just 50 special mugs. They were Steins, the General's 9 inches. They were dated last summer. I'm going to do another one. It's not a huge profit thing. I've only got a certain number. It's just because it's nostalgia. It's just because you got one of the few. This shirt is one of them. This summer, I have one of the coolest fucking glass sets coming out ever. I got a guy building them right now. And once he gets me the prototypes of the ones I want, it's a small set. One summer only. I'm only going to buy like 50 of them. And that's it. And they're fucking badass. You guys don't know because you weren't part of this last year. If you missed last summer, you don't know what I'm talking about. I'm putting Gen X Mom back on here now. The shirts are something cool. The glasses are going to be even cooler. But if you're part of it, you're part of it. If you understood, if you're part of the membership program with YouTube, and the staff can put up the YouTube membership level, we're going to have, we did one a couple weeks ago, a special members only live stream. We're going to do another one. And it's fucking exciting. The stuff that we have coming down the pipe for Gen X Talks that has been bestowed upon us to be able to go and do, I can't even fucking tell you how cool it is. And those of you that have been part of Gen X Talk since day one, you have suffered through all of the low points. You guys get the rewards of the big stuff the way the rest of us do. You do. You'll get to be part of the things that nobody else can say they were part of since the beginning. You guys were there. We're very blessed. We're very grateful to all of the things that have been gifted and bonused on us that we weren't part of before and we are now. I can't even tell you the cool thing. There are so many guests in high-level positions around the world that want to be part of the podcast, that want to be part of the live streams, that are waiting for the studio to be built where we can call them, and they are people in the know. I mean, at levels that journalists would love to have those contacts, but they're followers just like you. They're viewers just like you. And we get to have that firsthand stuff. I can't tell you how excited I am to do some of those things. I can't tell you how grateful I am that you guys have been part of everything we've done for just over 2 years plus. It's an amazing family. I'm going to pour one more drink for Josh Maddox and the best bar ever.
The Sun Valley Fox says everyone that wears the best bar ever shirt to Reno, he will donate $1.
Everybody that wears the best bar shirt to Reno, the Sun Valley Fox will donate $100.
Yes. And ladies, I'm hearing you about ladies' t-shirts. These are men's t-shirts. I am working on ladies. The supply out there to buy in bulk is very low. Even everybody's asked about tank tops. I'm still looking for the best tank top to flatter our figures, our bodies. So I'm working on it.
How many of you just caught what happened there?
What?
How many of you just did you know what they say?
What I do now?
I'm going to tell you. I'm exposing you right now.
Oh, Lord. I thought we were saying goodbye.
And I'm not just exposing
You were
your
saying
boobs
goodbye.
on your OnlyFans page.
You were saying goodbye.
You fucked it up. How many of you men have always been accused of, from your what? You never listen. Your girlfriends, you never listen to anything I'm saying. What did I just do there? Some of you caught it. Some of you caught it. She said the Sun Valley Fox will donate $1 to everybody who wears their Best Bar Ever shirt to Reno. And then she started doing her own thing and getting in her own world, not listening to me, not paying attention to the program. What did I say? I repeated right after her, and the Sun Valley Fox said he would donate to everyone who wore the Best Bar Ever t-shirt $100.
Oh,
And she said, yeah. And she went on with her thing. You know why? She's not really fucking listening.
I'm not.
She's not listening to me.
The Sun Valley Fox did. He
She's
said
not-
$1.
Yeah, but the point is...
I'm not listening to you.
You're not listening to me.
I'm not listening to you.
I am your husband.
I hear you all day long.
I proved it. Did you guys see live in front of everybody? She can't cover that up now. She fucking doesn't listen, doesn't care. So when your wives say you don't listen, turn around and go, neither do you.
Unbelievable.
And she is a representative of all women of the human race that has fucked every one of us up.
It's getting late. It's getting late. Bye, everyone. Gen X Mom is out.
Thank you, guys.
Love you
We
all.
love you guys
This was great.
wherever you're listening from around the planet. AM, FM, Sirius XM, or on the Armed Service Radio Network. Remember this, wherever you go, there you are. And one thing from me to you, I'll catch you guys on the flip side.